See, before Thanksgiving, I am going live because I need to make myself take a break. And one way that I can take a break that isn't involved with anything that has to do with work is to color. So that's what I'm going to do. And I just want to send a message to my coloring buddies. If I can find where it is, in case they're up and they want to color and they feel like joining in, they can. Okay, so message is sent. And I don't mind being by myself. Got some nice chill music. So I need to decide what I'm going to color in. Just had a. It's been so busy. So busy lately. And just numerous things between cleaning, organizing, like deep organizing, um, thinking, planning, a lot going on. So I'm not really doing Thanksgiving at all. I'm not going anywhere and I'm not having anybody here and I'm not cooking for us or anything. My husband wants that whole thing. He can go to his family's house or friend's house or whatever and stop in because, you know, he's one of those kind of people. He can just show up anywhere and he doesn't care what people think or nothing. He'll just show up and people take care of him and do whatever. So, like, if he wants to do that, he can, you know. So we're both the kind of people where we'll make friends out of strangers. Not that he has to go to a stranger's house. He doesn't have to go to a stranger's house, but if he did, they'd say, "Sit down, have a plate, and eat entertained." So I don't think he's too happy that I don't feel like doing anything. But it's just there's too much going on. I can't between work and stuff that I need to do around the house, things I need to plan for the near future. I just don't have the brain capacity and the extra energy to do that as well. So he was asking me if I wanted a what do you call it, a fruit tray and deli tray and all that kind of stuff, because sometimes that's what we'll do on a holiday if we don't feel like going like all out or whatever. We'll at least have that to like snack on, and then also if anybody comes by for them to grab something. But I don't even want to do that. I'm like, nope. I think he was kind of upset about that, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I know what I can and can't do. And sometimes, other people don't know what you can and can't do. Only you know. And you gotta do what you can do and not do what you know you can't do. And so that's kind of where I'm at. So this is Cher. I swear this woman looks like Cher. This is The Magical Fairies by Creative Haven from Dover Publishing. And I swear this woman looks like Cher. And I did a live the other day that I want to publish because Kim was on here and she was working on something that it really turned out nice. It really like transformed. It just incredible. So and it was live as she was doing it all. So I really want to post that live, but it was really long. It was like 3 hours. And I'm just not about that 3 hour live life as far as like, I don't know, putting it up for replay. Like, who wants to deal with that? And then I feel like if I do that, I need to put timestamps for moments, and I don't really have time to do that either. Um, I may actually go back and do that though. Or, the other possibility is to edit the video, which, like, oh Lord, that sounds tiring to me just saying it. Um, but I really want what Kim did to be seen because it is just incredible. And the picture looks so nice. I mean, it's really beautiful. So I hope the music isn't too loud. I did turn it down, so um, I hope it's not too loud. Using Restreams music, which, like, I'm discovering things about this that I didn't know existed, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Because since I've started doing, YouTube uploads and stuff, I just had music that I had created in Mixcraft that had been lying around, like, since, I don't know, probably since 2006 or something, some of them. And I just wanted to put it somewhere or make use of it somehow. Um, and so I've just been adding them to my videos just because, it's like, well, something will happen with it. Even if it's not finished, it'll just, be somewhere. And, oops, hold on. And, just had to blow out a candle. So that's what I've been adding to my uploads is that music from Mixcraft, which is a music production software that I've had like since 2006, 2007, and to learn how to create music in that way. So, because I am a musician on a long hiatus, and I'm away from all the people that I used to work with um, since I moved here and since I did my whole, I guess you'd call it my academic journey that I didn't know I was going to be on necessarily, that I didn't know I was on necessarily, but that's where I wound up. And yeah, so, and I'm away from them, and it just never seemed to be, I don't know, I would get asked to do things, and I just, I don't know, it just did not work out for me to get away and do that. There was even one project a friend of mine had that I started working on, um, and and well, that I started helping him with. Like, he was asking for my advice and stuff, and I went up there, and it felt strange. I mean, not strange to be with him, but just strange. It just didn't feel like it was time for me to break my hiatus. So I never finished with it, and I think he kind of wanted me involved in it in a small way with him because of the people that he um, was interacting with, in the industry and stuff, that kind of wanted me to be exposed to them and things like that. But I just didn't. It just wasn't. When I don't feel it, when I don't feel the Lord leading me in that direction, I just don't go, no matter how. Um, advantageous that direction might seem, I just don't do it. God says no, I don't go because that's all there is to it, really. No questions asked. I know who takes care of me, so and he does. So that's what I do. I am glad though for the people that my friend has gotten to meet. Just very talented and a really good heart. So if I'm supposed to be in those circles again, I will be. And if not, I'm okay with that too. But I always have to do music though. In some kind of way, I have to do music. So right now, my small way of doing music is just learning how to make music without a band. Sorry, braces. Um, I miss being in a band though. I really miss that. The energy, the camaraderie, the I don't know, just being goofy together. That might have been one of my favorite things about being in a band. It was like a family in a lot of ways, um, but a family that accepted everything about you without question. Which, like, I don't know. I know that's what some families are, but I don't think mine was. So, and people who are like you and like minded. Yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live because that music really has me chill, and I can just like sink into it and like get lost. Um, I always liked, I guess what you would call electronic music, and I never thought I'd ever be like even trying to create it. I just never thought about it. But that's kind of what Mixcraft has me doing. Do I want this to be dark green? It's gonna be. There goes nothing. Maybe I'll do it like kind of partial. Because I've always listened to like, well, first of all, I've always liked trippy music from the time I was a kid. I used to love when the occasional um, psychedelic music would pop up on AM radio when I was a kid. I was like, what is that? That's what my insides were saying, right? Or well, it wasn't even saying what is that, just enjoying it, just like, oh, that, what did that sound? And they didn't pop up often because it was AM radio, and AM radio was really all about what was popular, what was on the charts. But I think there must have been some DJ back there somewhere uh, who was like slipping one in on there every once in a while. So grateful to that DJ. So yeah, I've always kind of liked that feel in music. I've always liked it. When I was in high school, I used to listen to a lot of progressive rock, what became known as progressive rock, I guess. Back then, I guess it was I don't know, kind of, I guess they call art rock. I guess it was called things like. Well, I was a big Genesis fan, and we're talking like back to like Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Um, what's the one with the yellow cover? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name. The album that has Los Endos on it and Ripples. Um, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Trick of the Tail. Goodness. I think that's the one that has those on it. Um, and all that stuff. And Wind and Wuthering was like my entrance. One of my entrances into buying albums was buying Wind and Wuthering, which I memorized and I would sing to all the time. And I had Pink Floyd, of course, Dark Side of the Moon, but I never owned the album because like I only had so much money. I didn't have that much money. I used to spend my lunch money on albums and then ask other people for I don't know stuff if I was hungry. Yeah, I know I sound like a pitiful child, but yeah, that's what I used to do. Which I wonder about that. About I got to think about that because I'm not the type of person who likes taking things from like receiving things from people like that and asking for them. So that must have been really important to me for me to do that. Oh, that's kind of weird. That was a stage because I think that was just when I was 14. Because yeah, I sure don't do that now, and I didn't do that in my 20s or my late teens. Nope, don't ask nobody for nothing. Work for it. Ask questions. Get advice, get information from people. I was about that life, but not taking money from people, receiving money from people. Wasn't about that. Mm-mm. I don't like feeling indebted to someone because I always, like you don't know what they're going to ask you to do, and then you're going to feel like that you're going to have to do that to pay them back for what you took, and that's some fuck shit. I hesitated because it's like, do I want to swear on this video? I was like, what the hell? I swear. I'm just gonna swear. It just comes out my mouth naturally, as you might have noticed. And so I don't like to hold back on what comes naturally, as long as this is not evil. And I don't think swearing is evil. It's just not always expedient. But I don't think this is a place where I have to worry about expediency. So. So we're talking about music. Me liking trippy music. Yeah, so then after that, um, I listened to um, this is always like there's this thing with the music that I grew up on when I was younger, R&B, um, and that always stays with me. Um, and it's always there as an interest. But as far as making music, um, the area I was in was different. It's always different. To the point that at one time I knew I needed to strengthen my vocals, and I went to someone that I knew his area was black gospel, and he's kind of like was an extension of the whole kind of music thing from where I come from. Like we have a music school, a very well known and established music school, and a lot of people have come out of there and done things of all types of music, jazz, opera, um, classical, and they've gone like all over the world. And so, some of those people would stay in town. So there were always like people to connect with. well, I know so and so, whatever. So anyway, so I went to this person, this musician and teacher, vocal coach, because I knew for the gigs I was having to do, I needed more strength in my voice, and he didn't take everybody either. And I went to him and I told him what I was doing and what I wanted, and he just kind of looked at me, and he says, "Well, I don't usually take people who do other kinds of music other than like." But he goes, "But yeah, yeah, I'll do that." Bless his heart. And just a few lessons from him really did. It gave me what I needed. Gave me what I needed. It's like the Lord opens doors for you when there's something, when you're doing what He wants you to do. He opens doors, and that was one of them. I actually used to well, I kind of had a connection to this person anyway because I used to work in a music store, and and he used to come in with his kids and his wife sometimes too, um, to get choral music and stuff like that. And so I'd always you know I'd help him out. Sometimes I would help him out. A lot of times, actually, my boss would because this guy was kind of, I don't know. Well, he was one of those graduates from the school and all that other kind of stuff, and taught teaching, and I don't know. He just was kind of like maybe I guess you'd call a high profile client. But then when it came to checking out, of course, come to the counter, I'm the one to check out. My boss would bring this stuff up, and I'd have to check it out for the dude. So, and I'd talk to the kids and stuff like that, and sometimes play with them when they were running around the store. Did I use this? I think I did. Did I? I don't know. I'm gonna use it now. I hope I don't regret it. Yeah, so I kind of knew him from that, and he remembered me from that too. So I guess that kind of also helped, but that wouldn't have been enough. And so, but yeah, that was pretty amazing. When I was very blessed with that, because he really, this guy is like really, yeah, he knows his stuff. He's talented, and he knows his stuff big time. I wonder what he's doing now. I wonder what his kids are doing. I'll have to Google him. I do kind of miss my hometown. I miss it. Home city. I miss it. I know it's not the same as when I left it in a lot of ways, but I do miss it. Okay, so we were talking about psychedelic music or trippy music, electronic music, whatever. Okay, so yeah, so I left off. Well, what did I start? We started with the '60s psychedelic music, and I was just really attracted to that. Um, and then listening to art rock, progressive rock, or whatever during the what was it '70s? Yeah, '70s. Um, and then in the '80s, well, progressive rock really just kind of kept going, but then there was that whole metal thing. But in there, I actually got involved in punk and alternative, and that wound up being my alternative rock wound up being my area, which at the time was very diverse, and what made it different was what? I don't know. I have to think back. I have to think about that because something did make it very different. They were all it was always college radio kind of music, which like I don't know what college. Well, I kind of know what college radio is like now, and it kind of makes me sad. But um, yeah, a lot of independent music. It could have been country. It could have been um, folk. It could have been electronic. It could have been, a regular 5-piece band kind of thing or whatever. It could have been like a 10-piece band, doing something experimental or whatever. But um, yeah, I was into that kind of stuff. And because what actually Dwight Yoakam started out as alternative music. He started out in that. He was one of the people that they would play because his country wasn't quite country back then. I used to love Dwight Yoakam. I still do, actually. Um, yeah, so, but things like REM and then to be more, standard rock kind of thing, REM. Um, who else was I listening to? Well, I actually was listening to a lot of trippy music, like that falls into alternative category, which was the Cocteau Twins, which are still my all-time, one of my all-time favorite groups entirely, and with Elizabeth Fraser. Um, Predominantly her lyrics. When I heard um, Sugar Hiccup on the radio for the first time from a college radio station, I was just like I was when I heard that um, the psychedelic music on the AM radio. I was like, "Who is that? What is that? What is she saying?" That was this long quest, and I know I'm not the only one. If you listen to the Cocteau Twins, you're always like, "What are they saying? What is she saying?" And like to find out that she was singing just words that she made up, basically, you know, a mixture of real words and nonsense words, things she just made up, and it was all about the vocalization. And that vocalization is just like beyond amazing. Um, and she had no training, no vocal training, and yeah, incredible. Speaking of Elizabeth Fraser, when I posted on my community wall, I think I posted Teardrop. Did I post Teardrop or something? Um, and then that led me to listening to her duet with um, Jeff Buckley. I had that song in my head, so I started listening to it because I also had been listening to a lot of Jeff Buckley before I posted that Elizabeth Fraser song. Um, and All Flowers, was it All Flowers are um, that they eventually turn toward the sun? I can't get the title right. Sorry. Um, so I kept listening to that song obsessively, and that song is still in my head. I love that song so much, more than even when I first heard it. And I did not realize because along with pulling up that video, YouTube makes suggestions to you. And one of the suggestions it came up with was actually an interview with Elizabeth Fraser. And I had no idea that her and Jeff Buckley had some romantic involvement. I had no idea. Um, and hi, View. I'm gonna let you up. Hold on. Good morning.
Good
Oh,
morning. Good morning. I know,
hi.
right? That's how I feel. Oh, good morning.
How you doing?
Oh, I feel a little bit better. I do. I'm just kind of tired of waking up in the morning feeling like I haven't been to sleep, but yeah.
Oh,
I haven't had coffee yet, so coffee's gonna make a difference. So I just happen
oh,
to
okay.
to just get up and stretch and check my email, and I saw that you were on.
Ooh, that looks awful. Ooh, ooh.
And see, look,
Don't
that's
think
how I feel. Oh,
that's
what? Oh,
it
you
tastes
waving
better
your
than it
coffee at
looks.
me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make some coffee in a second. Oh, look at her. Look how far you've gotten with her.
Yeah, almost finished with Cher.
And she looks just like Cher.
Who does that? Who did that? Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
She looks like Cher or she looks like Cassie, the one
Oh.
that's P. Diddy's ex.
Oh. Oh dear.
I know,
Should I
right?
put
Oh
bruises
my
in
God.
on her? Or...
I know, right? Oh, oh Lord. Oh, well, no. So put her going into the bank with all that money. It's $100 million or $50 million or whatever.
Oh.
And it's not worth it. It's
Well,
not
she's
worth it.
green, so
Hey,
there you
there you
go.
go. hmm Good morning again. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just been really like really busy, so I'm kind of like I I'm kind of in the middle of something. Like I'm cleaning my shower, and I had to thought let me charge this thing and let me like take a break from the bleach because I'm like the
hmm
bleach queen. Like so yeah, so I have the cleaner thing, the scrubber charging, and I
hmm
thought, you know what? Let me just sit down and just like chill for a little bit because I'm just like running all over the house doing all kinds of stuff and
hmm
sitting and thinking and trying to decide, do I start reading this book or not or whatever? And it's like, no, just do something that's not associated with any kind of work at all.
Coloring.
Coloring.
Hence coloring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I pulled out my what are these? What are these? My Black Widows.
Oh, okay.
hmm
That's just
I said,
okay.
I put everything else away, all my other pencils away. I said I'm just gonna pull out one pencil set and just work it
Mhm.
because I'm gonna be coloring. I'm gonna do 2 weeks of coloring the Camellia de Rico.
Mhm.
So I said I gotta do it like this so I can use my pencils.
Mhm.
So it's Black Widows and the other ones are put away.
Ah. Yeah, I kind of like doing that just because, well, I have been doing that like like last month or whenever with the Starjoy Golds
Yes,
because like I want to get rid of them.
I know, right?
That's not nice, to
That's
say, but
why.
that's exactly what I mean.
But that's why I started it because you did had done that. So I said I'm gonna try what Linda did and see how that goes.
So,
hmm
so I was talking about
Yeah.
my fascination with electronic music and trippy music.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm like telling all my life because I'm giving dates and everything. So it's like people,
Oh
yeah,
Lord.
I'm old. I'm old, but not in my
Mhm.
heart or mind. But I
Mhm.
am, I don't know, in age, calendar years. Well, let me tell you,
Mhm.
I find a club that's anywhere around, and I'm going to be there dancing on the tables. So, hey,
Mhm.
might need some hot young thing to take me down from it.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I'll be up
Mhm.
there. I love to dance. I could dance for hours. Just dance and sweat,
I
dance
do
and sweat.
too.
Drink water, dance and sweat, dance and sweat.
I love it. That's one reason why I can't wait to go on the cruise because I know on the cruise they have the discos or whatever. I
Hmm.
know they're not called discos, but they have line dancing and stuff like that. And even if I don't have anybody that I'm going with, I'll still get up and dance.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, there's always that thing like when I don't know if it's like that now. It might still be, but like in the 80s, where like you would just get up and like if you were it was like not uncommon for a bunch of girls to just be dancing together.
Nobody thought nothing about it.
Because a lot of times guys didn't want to dance or didn't know how to dance or they were
Mhm.
too busy
And
trying to
it
be cool. So,
Yeah, and the dances we do now, you don't really need anybody to dance with, you
right.
know. It's not like they turning you around and twirling you and, dipping and all that.
I always wanted to know how to do the what do you call it? What
Mhm.
was it called? The salsa or whatever it was that they used to do
I
disco. That what it
Mhm.
was? I had a
Sauce. Hustle.
the hustle. That's it. I
Mhm.
had a friend who, my best friend, right after high school. She was really good at it, and but I was like, mm-mm, I don't know. Well, I never did. I don't think I even tried. I was
Yeah, I
a
never
little golf.
tried. Oh no, I did know. I know how to do. Listen to me. I'm lying. I know how to do the hustle. They call it hand dancing also. If it's jive dancing, hand dancing,
Mm-hmm.
two step, two step. That's what my older people call it, the two step. All that stuff. It just seems like it's so much fun.
I wouldn't mind learning how to do that.
Oh, Miss, maybe somebody that's with two initials can teach you. She's got a ballroom dancing. Remember, we got
Oh,
somebody that's a ballroom dance.
I'm not gonna hold my breath.
See, but see how good I was with that one.
Hey, you
See,
were, you were.
I don't. Even though I haven't had any coffee yet.
I do miss that there was a plan earlier. This not even that much earlier this year because things change so quick around here. But over the summer, was it? The plan there was a plan to where someone was gonna they were gonna do a live where they teach her show her how to do her Thanksgiving dinner. So
Oh,
actually coaching her all the way through and like telling her what to do and stuff. I was actually looking forward to that,
oh
but
Lord.
now that whole kind of association and relationship is falling apart. So now,
Mm
but I
mm
thought, oh,
mm.
I can get a lot of work done watching that. Plus, I just
Yeah.
wanted to see.
Mm
I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. I don't
hmm.
know what I like about it, but I did like. I don't know. And there's like some people that like I don't like seeing them any other way except when they're like doing a cooking challenge or something like that.
Mm
Because I don't know, it's just I don't know if it's that I like to see people helping people, or if it's just I don't know what it is. I have no idea. The polychromos. Oh, I just had to take a moment.
You've used them before, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I have this one. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
this is like the I have some single stock ones that I have of certain colors.
Mhm.
I
Oh
think
my
this is
God.
the first one that I got. I think,
Mhm.
and I
I
just
just
got one. So.
yeah. I just coughed. Oh my God. I think I coughed
Mm.
my lung up. But anyway, I was on mute so you couldn't
So
hear
it's
me.
really deep when it feels.
Yeah. Oh my God. But it felt good. So, like I
Hmm.
said, I'm just moving around, so takes a minute to get settled. So oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was watching on and off some stuff going on. I'm so shocked. But anyway.
I watched some. I watched ODS's live from like I don't know. Is it 9 hours?
Yes.
No, but I
Yes.
watched it when I got up. It was like the first thing I watched, and I just was like, oh dear.
Wait,
Actually I was crying.
do you know the clip that they got? Because this is how much I was into it last night watching it. The clip that they
Hmm.
got of that situation that
Hmm.
you hear Yusuf saying, "I have use of you." I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, I saw
And
you in the chat where you said, "Did I hear my name?"
yes. So now the little short clip where the actual smack occurred, I'm
Oh,
in it. Like, hey,
yeah.
abuse of you. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh dear.
And that's why it's like it sounds like a promotion for me for my channel. I'm like, oh my God, I can't win for losing, Linda. Listen, Linda.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it
that,
made you cry. It
yeah,
hurt me too.
this is the thing. It's the kind of thing that, like, I always feel like I just want to snatch some kids from people and say, nope, they're coming to live with me.
Hmm.
Because, like, there's just no, yeah, I can't even talk about it because
Yeah,
it's
we don't have to.
too deep.
Yeah.
But I posted a video on my wall,
Hmm.
kind of as a response to that, yeah, because it, it's this woman from I can't remember the name of the site, SBS something something, but he interviews special needs kids and adults,
Mhm.
and did an interview. I think it was from the summer with a young black woman who she's autistic, but she's also now I don't know what you say, how you say this, but considered a sociopath,
Oh yeah.
or has been diagnosed as that or something, because of everything she went through growing up. First of all, there was like denial of her being neurodiverse, having
Mhm.
any people treating her like she's just like she's a child who doesn't have autism.
Mhm.
And yeah, just her story is just like, it's heartbreaking, but it's also she's an incredible
Mhm.
woman for how self-aware she is, and how she has moved through everything she's been through, and that she's able to even, like, I don't know, speak to anybody. Like, it's
Mhm.
is incredible. I can't even, like, I don't know. You have to watch it because it's just
You posted it?
yeah, it's on my
Okay.
community wall. But I mean, if you think of it, you know, she has there's this thing that's called intersectionality, where,
Mhm.
like, you um it's kind of like you are in the world, made up of the things that define you, and that society um a definition for. I don't know how to describe this exactly, but for instance, any if you think of any area of your life for which you can be marginalized, um it's almost like your intersectionality is made up of those things. Like, for instance, for this girl, and that's why I bring this up, she's black,
Mhm.
she is female, so those there's issues with being black, that society doesn't treat you in a certain way that isn't fair. She's a female, so society will treat her in certain ways that isn't fair. She's autistic, so society will treat her in certain ways that isn't fair. Um, and now she has the diagnosis of sociopath. So society is going to treat her in certain ways that isn't fair. So she has like all of these things going on, and that people are gonna like look at her side eye for wherever she goes. Because, like, even when I say, okay, well, she's black, well, you and me, we're not going to side eye her for that because we know what that
Mhm.
is. We're not going to side eye her for being black female either because that's what we are. But then
Mhm.
when you bring in sociopath, it's
That's a
like,
problem.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
like everybody side eyes that. And she is as sweet as can be, but like she even says the things that she thinks. And it's like, oh, yeah, I can see why people, would take an issue with it. But then she, it's not of her own making. It's like it's her, but it's not of her own making. She's not intentionally hurting anyone, but she needs help to she needs understanding, I guess. And she has a roommate or friend or something that's there present during that video, but not on camera. That God bless that person, because they really seem to um, understand how to deal with her, and how not to be offended by things she does, and also how to call her to the carpet when there is something she does that you need to fix this. So it's kind of interesting, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched her video and I was just really like moved. I can't remember exactly what I did, but like yeah, I was really moved by it. I probably did cry, especially as she told some of her stories. But
Mhm.
um, yeah, it's pretty amazing, and it's pretty amazing that she's still here.
I'll watch it today.
But then I think of what happened last night, and I'm thinking that's you are creating someone like that
Mhm.
who 9 times out of 10 will not be even half as resilient as that young woman, because the common way to go is to get lost in the cracks and then wind up dead or in jail.
And then the first thing this morning, she's on live on camera. She's on live now with somebody. I was waiting. I went to bed because at some point somebody said they were calling the police. All those mandated reporters were there. They were calling and reporting and all that. And somebody's got a video talking about some answer the door. So everybody, it's just all a mess. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't want any part of it. I'm
Mm-mm.
just gonna
I'm
pray
just,
for that baby.
I'm mad. My name is in the video. Yusuf was like reading the chat while this thing, and he was like oblivious to this, to what was going on. And then in the thing he says, um, and I am for women's empowerment. Smack. Hey, viewers of you. I'm like, what?
Wow,
What?
that's funny.
It was like 15 seconds. He was like, and I'm part of women's empowerment, this and that, and blah, 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 and smack. Hey, viewers of you, and that. I'm like, oh my god. Just
Well,
listen to it. You're gonna be like, oh my god. Anyway.
that's
Mm.
ironic. That yeah, it's yeah. Just
See,
highlights some of the foolishness around here.
I'm gonna stop getting in it. I'm going to chat stuff under my troll names now. I'm like, I'm not going up under my real name anymore. Like, I can hear the judge now. Could you bring in viewers of you? Who is viewers of you, and why is he saying hello to her while this child is getting beat?
They're not. They're
That's,
not gonna do
uh,
that.
I know,
You
but
know, it's just one of many people that are viewing it. That's all.
yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, I always have this sixth sense that I know where to go where some stuff is getting ready to go down on the YouTube. I don't know
Uh
why I
oh.
know. So I was over at Grown Folks, and then I guess was waiting for VS or something like that. I don't know. So that didn't interest me. So then I switched off of that. And then I happened to look at my little thing, and I never look at the notification thing, and it said ODS was on. So then I just went over there and I caught it at the right time. So ODS was talking about something. And then he said, she's over there right now deleting half the audience or something. But when he said she, he was actually talking about Yusuf because they're in a
Mhm.
battle.
Mhm.
So then I went straight over to Yusuf's, and sure enough, I wasn't even in there for a couple of minutes, and there it went down. The smack heard across the world.
I'm glad I wasn't there. I
Hmm.
got 7 hours sleep last night. A little
Oh,
over
good for
7 hours.
you.
I may have almost gotten 8 hours sleep, which was like
How does it
really
feel?
unusual.
How does it
Feels
feel?
good. I got up. I was doing all like I said. I was doing so much stuff today. I had to make myself sit down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and I
Mm,
thought about like looking to see if what is it, sleep.org, if
mm-hmm.
they have a YouTube channel, because I'm feeling like, you know what, I need to post some of these videos because people really don't realize how much they're losing by not getting enough sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You're shortening your life, actually.
Yes, you are, and the quality of your life.
Yep. But like I for some reason I just, well, I know why. I've been averaging like 5 hours sleep lately, which I don't like, but um I'm having a hard time with my braces I'm having a hard time with my braces, period. With sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And because I use the CPAP, even
Mm-hmm.
though they said I don't technically have sleep apnea, it does like make me feel a whole lot better. So I guess it must be just putting that extra oxygen in me, and I feel like I can lift 3 sofas and all that kind of stuff. It's like I ain't
It
giving that up. This is a good drug.
it doesn't put a mark around your face.
Only if I have the mask too tight. But I
Okay.
have a cushioned mask, and and like the headgear thing is like a strap kind of thing. So like if I have it set right, then it won't do that. But some
Okay.
nights I do have it set like it's like too tight or whatever, and because like I put it on real quick at night or whatever, and I'll wake up, I'll have that, but it fades away really quick.
I think I want to ask when I go to the doctor December. I'm gonna ask, can I get one?
I love it. It also helps me. Somebody knocking on the door.
Hmm.
It also I was just I thought I heard a noise in the house.
Oh.
It also helps me stay asleep. That's probably the biggest thing, and that's part of I guess the sleep apnea esque
Hmm.
thing that I have, whatever. It helps me stay asleep so that I won't keep waking up in the middle of the night.
Hmm.
Which really helps a lot. So then I
Yeah.
really get a solid night's sleep. And then, like with my Galaxy Watch, I can tell what kind of sleep I'm getting. Like, because they divide it up. Ooh, and I didn't have it on last night, but oh well. Um, it tells like how much light sleep, deep sleep, REM sleep, and something else. Awake. Maybe it's just the awake part. And it shows you that, and so I can figure out from there. Okay, what's my sweet spot for sleep? You know,
Hmm.
because if I feel more rested when I have this amount of this amount of REM sleep or this amount of deep sleep, then I don't know. I'm analytical, so like I kind of I don't know what it does for me, but I like seeing the numbers, I guess. And it also helps me because I dream all the time, and I remember my dreams, and I dream hard. Sometimes I dream so hard I wake up tired. So so it also helps me like keep an eye on that and too, and see like okay, where's what's happening, and what did I eat last night, and how did that affect what, and oh yeah, I really do. I really am glad that I did that sleep study. I can't even remember what doctor had me do it, but
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for that because yeah, I think it'll make a world of difference. And oxygen is so important, and it keeps you healthy. And I know I don't have a problem with my asthma right now, but I do, and I'm taking those little gummies to go to sleep, and I feel
hmm
refreshed. So I know if I do that little bitty gummy stuff and wake up refreshed, how much I will feel refreshed with the CPAC,
hmm
especially now that they're made a little bit better.
yeah, and the machines are quiet.
Hmm.
Um, my
I
first
just,
machine was loud, kind of
mm,
loud. This one is so quiet that sometimes I have to go and I have to like check and see. I'll go to turn it on and it's like, oh, it's already on.
oh, okay, yeah.
Or I have to kind of lift up my mask a little bit to say, oh, it is on. Okay, because then I hear the forced air. I was like,
Hmm.
oh, I didn't think I turned it on yet,
Mm.
but I like it.
How long are you going to be coloring?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to make some coffee real quick then.
Oh, go for it.
Okay, all right.
So I'll talk about pick up where I left off on the conversation about trippy music. That yeah, so Cocteau Twins I think is where I left off. Yeah, and then the thing about Jeff Buckley and Elizabeth Fraser singing together on that song All Flowers Turn Toward the Sun. I had no idea that they had been romantically involved, and you hear that little giggle in the song at the beginning, and like now it's like it's almost like I can't listen to the song now, even though I want to hear it, and it's in my head constantly lately. Because my heart is broken for Elizabeth, and I know this happened like in the late '90s when he Jeff Buckley drowned. He said it was like just an accidental drowning, like it wasn't like he was trying to do anything, but it's because it makes me sad because to me they're like twin souls. That's how I feel them. I even feel their music that way, that they're twin souls. They both were like these people with these hearts that were kind of totally unpeeled, like an unpeeled orange. I don't know how else to say it. Like if you used a knife and peeled it, that's how I feel like their hearts are. And thinking of what they could have done together and been together, it breaks my heart that that was impossible, and my heart breaks for Elizabeth for losing somebody like that. I don't know, but yeah. So with the alternative rock thing and all of that, and I met my friend who died last year. Actually, I met my friend back then, and he used to listen to things like this in the industrial music, industrial band, Skinny Puppy, and he used to always have the T-shirts, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And hell was kind of appropriate for how the T-shirt looked, but they were really cool designs, graphic designs, probably like in the realm of Kirby Rosanna's on steroids, to give a coloring book analogy. They were really fantastic album covers and artwork. But anyway, so I got started listening to industrial music through him, and then it just went from there. Um, that, and I always used to go out dancing. I used to go out dancing a lot with a friend of mine, and because I had like the people I hung around with when I wanted to go dancing, and the people I hung around with when I wanted to listen to bands or whatever, or go to concerts, certain kinds of concerts. So my skinny puppy friend was who like I hung around with if I wanted to go to certain concerts, and my other friend who was gay, he's who I used to go out dancing with. And we went to this one. We used to go to this one place to dance that had different floors on it with different kinds of music. So we'd always be on the floor that kind of had like it had. Um, I don't even know what they called it then. I guess it was house music and stuff. I guess is what it was. Um, yeah. So, but I've always liked music that was kind of just like I don't know, like that. I guess. So I started listening to a lot of, and then the end of the punk thing, there was like new wave, and so things like New Order and Ultravox, which I actually played on that live video from the other night. I played some Ultravox. Um, was it the people with the hair that Bono called them a flock of birds? See, I can't even do accents right. I can't talk right, can't sing right, or nothing with these things on my teeth. Anyway, flock of seagulls, and a whole bunch of groups like that. I don't even know. I don't even know who I'd say who my favorite is, except that um, the Cocteau Twins. I mean, the Cocteau Twins, and then kind of a little bit beyond that, Massive Attack. That one album, Mezzanine, all time favorite. And then 808 State, them too. 808 State, and who else? I don't know. I can't think of anybody else at the moment. I just like that kind of music. And I never thought I would ever do that kind of music because, like, I don't know that, didn't know all that electronic stuff, and it wasn't really um, where I lived. It wasn't popular even to do that kind of stuff because it was such a music university, music school city. So everything was mostly, it's a little more um, traditional. But being separated from all my music people, kind of put me in a place where it's like it was the only way I could make music. So that's how I wound up getting Mixcraft and how I wound up playing around in it, learning how to make things. And I'm getting better at it. Um, I still consider myself a novice, but I'm getting better at it. So I have to try and find some sounds that I had on an older version. Um, yeah, because that was one of the things that made one of the songs mess up that I did that I uploaded on a coloring video. I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? It's kind of like overlapping and doing all this weirdness. Um, I had to upload. I had to actually put the entire song in. I couldn't put it in as tracks because I don't have the individual sounds in the newer version of. Ooh, that's blue, not green. See the light. It works to have the light
All right.
not on my page for people seeing the page, but it doesn't work for me being able to see. That's kind of weird because I put in
Oh,
green. I mean, I put in blue there. A mistake.
I ordered a new camera thing with a light attached. So
Mhm.
because I got another phone, I'm gonna use the back camera on my old cell phone because there's nothing wrong with it,
Mhm.
and try that instead of getting a new camcorder. I mean, instead of getting a new webcam or whatever.
Oh.
So that's to come today. Yeah.
Ah. Yeah.
I'm so sick of it. I just really wish I could just find one thing and not have to spend any money for
I know,
it.
right? One thing that would
Mhm.
work for your setup, and you don't, because I got all this stuff all around that like some stuff near me not set up because I'm trying to get the right thing going on.
Mhm.
Uh, it kind
I
of
put a
reminds.
little.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no. I put a little heater out on the patio area, and it's real comfortable out there. But now I need another chair, desk chair. So I gotta look for one of those so that I can have like two spaces that I could sit at and color or
Mhm.
work. Hmm.
What's the weather like there today?
It's like almost 60 or something like that.
Oh wow.
It's kind of damp. It's not rain. It did rain yesterday,
Mhm.
but it's kind of damp. All overcast. Long as it's not snow, I'm good.
Yeah, I think they said we were supposed to get snow, but I don't know if it
Mm.
ever. Yesterday they said that, but I don't know if we quite got exact snow. If that makes any exact snow. Um,
Are your pencils coming in today?
yep,
Which ones did you get? You got the
the chrome.
oh, the
Oh,
Chroma Flow.
mm-hmm,
Now I'm gonna tell you, if when you using them, they roll up. I mean, you use them like
mm-hmm,
I'm trying to figure out how to say it. It's not like using a pencil where you use it and you keep picking it up like 2 weeks later, it's still like the same length.
mm-hmm.
When you use those pencils, you're using them down like you're using them like a real pencil.
Okay, so like they wear down.
They wear down, but they give good color
Mm-hmm.
and they feel good. They don't flake like the Prismas like you keep complaining about. I mean smear. Yeah, they are. It's like a real pencil. You're gonna really like it.
Ooh,
I hope you do. But I hope you don't complain about how they wear down because when if you use them, and I'm like, well, this is what a pencil's supposed to do, you know?
mm-hmm, true.
I like that. I do. So I'm gonna put that on my list too.
So I'll just figure out where I want to use them. You know what I mean? What
Yeah,
they're good for.
yeah,
So that I don't know, because how much I pay for them? Like $40 or something.
yeah. I'm excited to see
And that
what you
was the
think
cheap
about
price.
them. Yeah, and that was a cheap price, right? And I kept saying when I got these pimps, I was like, well, how come nobody talks about them? How come nobody has them? But
Maybe it's because they
yeah.
of them wearing down.
I didn't even think they even got them enough to even realize that they wore down because I've never even heard anybody say that.
Wow.
It just seems like they came in real quietly and they just sat in the corner and then the next thing you know, they didn't go on shelf. They didn't put them open stock, and
Hmm.
so I don't know, but I really did like those. I was like, well, what's wrong with these pencils? When I got that set of 12, so why do people don't talk about these? So
Interesting.
yeah, it is interesting. But I see some videos of people that they love them. They
Mm-hmm.
do such a good work with them. Yeah.
They actually are much more. They're more reasonably priced than
Mhm.
the next ones up. The color, well, which I'm
Mhm.
assuming are the next ones up, which is the color fast or whatever colors,
Yeah, the color
color
fast. Mhm.
something, color
Yeah.
soft, color soft.
Everybody. Yeah,
Things
everybody.
are
Yeah.
like, they're like getting the polychroma.
Polychromos. Mhm. All right, let me go see if my coffee's ready. Be right back.
Okay, so I think I was trying to see as many blank spots or whatever in this as I can before I move on. But this is pretty cool that I was thinking it's like you're picking all green to do this in all green. What are you crazy? How many greens you gonna find? But like I found a lot that I use more than one set of one brand of pencil in here, so that helped. Right now I've been using this one polychromos, and then I've been using Starjoy Gold, and I think I have a Crayola that I was using in here. One of these things, I think, or a Xena color. Okay, this is a Xena color. Excuse me. I've been using that, and then I think this is the color. Yeah, it's color. So I'm using more than one pencil brand on here. So I got my shower curtain and liner um in the washing machine. I think they're probably done because it only took like only was supposed to take like 40 something minutes, 42 minutes, but it'll still be there. Yeah, because then once I take it out, put it in a dryer. I still got to finish cleaning the shower, so shower in the bathtub because I'm doing a deep cleaning of it. So I'm using like this brush thing, and I got the brush recharging because I it hadn't run out, but I'm thinking, first of all, I need to take a break. So while I take a break, I can have it recharging and go in for the second round because I actually need a new, and we are like gonna get a new bathtub and stuff. But
Cheers.
cheers to you. You don't want to see mine with my nasty looking cup. It's because I put hot cocoa in my coffee, so
Uh-huh. That's okay. I like that. I used to Jamocha.
it looks really, I don't know, crunchy.
That powder's kind of hard to dissolve sometimes,
Yeah.
but it makes it like a Jamocha kind of coffee.
Mhm. And I like that.
Mhm.
Hmm.
You should after you finish it, frame it and send it to share. Mm.
I have to do her makeup.
If I could turn back
If
time.
I could find a way. Prancing around in that video. It's funny. I
Mhm.
still have to put that. I don't know if you heard earlier. I was talking about that. I have to put that video up from the other night. Um, where I played share.
Oh, you took it down and took that out.
No, I put it on private because like I don't have it. It was 3 hours long. I was on for 3 hours and
It
something.
was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Don't
We
you
weren't bad.
I was thinking like that's I don't know. I can't even imagine anybody wanting to watch that long. But what I really want them to see is what Kim did with
Yeah,
her
the dragon.
yeah. Did you see
Yeah. Mhm.
what she did the background?
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
beautiful.
people will watch it. Uh-huh, they'll watch it.
So it's
And we weren't bad, so yeah.
so I almost want to make a clip just of that part of it
Mhm.
because that was really like that just transformed that picture.
Mhm.
It was cute before, but like how with everything I have, it has a white background, But that really kicked it up to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And her choice
She
of
was very talented.
yeah,
Mhm.
and her choice of using black for it, um, yeah, that really turned out nice. So I think I need to do another one. I almost thought about breaking out with my Hampson book today.
Oh yeah, which one?
The the hardcover one I got. Where is it? Because I thought it is it in anything? Nope, not in anything. Where did I just put it?
Do I know anything about a hardcover Hampson? I don't.
Yeah, because we were on live when I looked for it and when I bought it.
Oh Lord. It must have been at
Enablers,
nighttime.
all enablers.
Uh-huh.
This one,
Mhm. Oh yeah. Ooh.
because I have the first one in
I swear I don't
right
remember that.
in the soft cover before there weren't any hardcovers of his books, I guess. But that
How much was it?
ooh, you had to ask me that. Let me look. I'd have to look. Let me look.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, a hardcover one. Mm.
Um, let's see. Ooh, I swear, like I ordered so much. I ordered so much stuff from Amazon yesterday. Lord have mercy. Like they gotta be sick of me, and I gotta get under control because this is ridiculous. But I mean, it wasn't that it wasn't necessarily. See, it's actually stuff. How how like back in the day, you used to just go out on Saturdays every once in a while, go to the mall, and that's how you would get your shopping done, right? Oh yeah, I kind of need a new sweater or whatever. Oh, let's go into the limited and see what they got. And you go around, you get a couple sweaters. Oh, maybe you see a pair of jeans or a nice jacket or something. So then you get that too. And stop at that store, stop at this store. You get your stuff. You come home with your packages, right? Well, I think that's kind of what I'm doing with Amazon, but like I just feel like it's like it just seems a little extreme, but I guess it's not. And I'm supposed to be looking for the Hampson thing, but this is because I had to go to Amazon and I'm looking at my order thing. Okay, so I'm just going to even say what I ordered, and then I'll get to the Hampson book price. I ordered okay, well my Derwent Chroma Flows are coming today. They said coming today by 10
You
p.m.
you have guests. Hi Kim.
Oh, I do.
I mean Jill.
Oh, you know why I don't have my where's the chat thing? Where's the chat? Because I got the music thing open. Does it close? Okay, where am I? You gotta remember how to use the restream thing. Hi, Jill. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. I had too many of these side things open on this thing. Um. Oh, that's why I didn't see when you said hi either, View.
Hi, good morning, Jill. How are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving.
Blame it on the bleach.
Yeah, that's why I sometimes that's what now you see why I sometimes put the comments in the actual window.
Yeah.
But it does make the picture small, so it's kind of like you gotta figure out which one you like. But I really like Restream, and you're doing such
Yeah.
a good job with it.
Oh, thank you. Not that much to do.
I was surprised. I was like, "Who's that woman using Restream?" And then it said Linda B.
Well, that's
I
the
said,
thing.
"Look
I
at
don't
her."
talk a lot, but I do watch.
Uh,
So, and not to be nefarious either, like some folks.
yeah.
Um. Okay, so what I got coming? I hope they do come today. I just ordered a queen size weighted blanket. and I got that, and it doesn't have a cover on it, so I ordered a cover. I ordered a new clock because the clock I had, oh my gosh, that clock has to be about 30 years old because I had it in my apartment in my
Mhm.
hometown before I even met my husband.
You're gonna love that weighted blanket. I have one, and mine is full size. And when I tell you that daggone blanket is supposed to be 25 pounds, that thing feels heavier than I am. But girl, one time I got strapped in the bed, I couldn't get out,
Oh
girl.
no!
But but it feels so good. It's so comforting. You do not move. You do not move when you're in that thing. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
to me, like I had gotten a twin size one from Walmart to see if I would like it. And I do
Mhm.
really like it. It's like I can't sleep without
Yes.
it. It's like sometimes I've tried to sleep without it and I wind up pulling it out. It's like, nope, nope, I need that.
Mhm.
Um,
It's oh
it helps me
yeah.
sleep sounder, and I don't know,
Mhm.
there's just something about it. So
Like you back in the womb, child. Back in the womb.
that's why
Mhm.
I got a queen size one because I thought, I thought maybe my husband would like it. I think he
Mhm.
does. I haven't asked him yet, but I think he does because he always has it on him, and yeah, he's not pulling it back, so I think he likes it. And I thought it would be good for him for his legs and stuff. And
Mhm.
then so I got a cover for the blanket because this one didn't come with a cover on it. So
Yeah.
I got that. Um, bought a clock that to replace one that I think I had probably for 35 years, and it just died recently. Like it died. Well,
Mhm.
actually, it died 2 months ago, I think. Um, so I got that. I got a what is it? An electric milk coffee frother. That's like what does this say? It says handheld because
Oh yeah, that's nice.
yeah, and it's rechargeable with USB.
Yeah.
So I got one. It's like it comes in a little tube, so I have that one like
Mhm.
for work.
Mhm.
I bought a bunch of headbands, a 12 pack of headbands, and because I'm gonna start wearing headbands more because I need. I'm trying to develop a way to leave my hair alone more. I'm always in
Mhm.
my hair all the time, and it's just like just stop. I can't. I gotta break
Mhm.
that habit. So I'm gonna try and wear more headbands. And then I got like I was trying to find something to cover the ends of the headbands because I have some headbands I really like, but the ends,
Mhm.
that meet at your what is it, your temples or whatever that is, like behind your ears, that bone behind your
Mhm.
ears, it hurts them. And so I was searching for something that was like silicone that would slip over them and protect my, behind my ears or whatever. And
Your ear edges.
yeah. And so I couldn't really find anything that would fit, so I wound up buying toe protectors because
What?
they seem like they're the same size and they're made of
Okay.
silicone. And so yeah, so I bought those and I'm gonna slip them over the ends of the headbands I have that like have the hard ends on them or whatever. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's my whole, and that's outside of my subscribe and save, which is coming on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Good Lord.
So,
Jesus Christ.
okay, so
You really funding the economy. Thank you.
are
Uh-oh.
you still there?
What
Oh, I
happened?
pressed the wrong button.
Yeah.
What I pressed?
But you ain't had to get all nasty with me now. Listen here, I might be sick, but don't be treating me like trash now.
But we're still live though, right? But the music.
Yeah. Look at you. I say one thing and then you disconnect the whole damn thing.
You know why? Because I'm using one keyboard, but I have two computers, so I have to
uh
do the button to switch back and forth. And I
well, I ain't gonna say nothing smart now. Okay, I'll be good. You ain't got to disconnect the whole thing. You be like, I fixed that daggone view.
I lost my vibe. I was vibing on that music. I got turned
You
on.
sure were. Oh my God. Now I feel like I've got snatched awake.
I'm sorry.
I was grooving to the music and listening to you. talk about all the how you funding the economy and everything.
Okay. Yeah, I interrupted that comment too.
Yeah, well, you got a whole lot of stuff coming. That's good.
Yeah. So okay, now I gotta turn the music down.
There we go. Okay, now my feng shui back. Okay, all right, there we go.
Yeah, I like this vibe of this.
Oh Lord, I feel like you just snatched my weighted blanket off of me.
Oh yeah, right, right. You feel when that's gone. It's like, wait a minute.
uh, what happened? Right. Yeah. Only thing I'm getting today is I'm getting another claw for the yeah, she was getting her shopping out, wasn't she? I got a claw for the camera, which got a ring light on there. I mean for the cell phone, and then I got another cable so I can hook up my one of my monitors out on the patio. So I'm not making any noise in the Black Friday shopping arena. I'm letting Linda handle that for me.
Yeah, and I just
Linda's got it.
realized that it's like, oh, there's supposed to be that Black Friday stuff or whatever. Thinking, all this stuff is for me, ain't for nobody else.
Yeah, you was all excited. I see your comment now. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ah, that was funny.
And I'm trying to hype.
I thought the world ended because you know I'm sick as shit over here, Linda. I was like, is this what COVID is? Because I swear I don't even know what I was doing at the time, and it just like everything just went blank. And then I looked at the screen and it's black. I'm like, am I RIP? What?
I
Oh
looked
my
too. I'm
God.
like, wait a minute, what happened? You know
Yeah.
what I pressed? I really because I thought I was typing in the other computer.
hmm
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I did that before. Yeah. But it's good how you can just come right on back though, isn't it?
Yeah. So how
Yeah.
do I say view this order, view your books? What's that do? Well, Lord have mercy. I've ordered so many books, it ain't funny.
Girl, don't even worry about how much it is. I can't. I'm not getting it,
Well,
so
it's
that's okay.
16.99 now.
It's how
It's
much?
16.99
Oh, that's not bad.
for hardcover. Oh my gosh, all the
Oh,
hardcover. Oh my gosh. And there's six used from 25.14. How that work?
oh, I know, right?
Why is it?
Because they be banking on people to get the new ones so that they can keep the price up for the old ones. Because then yeah, it's a scam. I mean, it's not a scam, but yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, how is the new book cheaper than the used book?
Yeah,
They do that. Mm-hmm.
that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got you all were saying something about
Oh,
usually there's another set
I gotta get one.
of
I
pages
gotta.
in his soft
Oh,
ones, and then that this
that's
have
right.
that.
Yeah, that's right. I remember now because I did ask, was there a second set? Okay, so there's
Yeah,
only one set in the hardcover.
yeah.
Okay,
And then
but it's
the paperback is 10.95, and there's two used from. Look, I'm enabling two used from
not me because I'm. It's going in one ear and out the other.
7.35.
No, girl.
And one used from 10.95. I don't know why they would have one
Mm,
used for 10.95, the same as how much the thing costs. But
mm-hmm.
let me get off this
I
page before I buy the softcover one.
I know, right? I only have one of his books, the Ocean one, and I haven't finished. I've started a whipping one, and I haven't finished it because I don't like that paper.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to go ahead and finish that one at least.
I need my light. I need my light.
I think I'm gonna put. I got a turkey. I ordered a turkey, so I ordered actually the turkey breast because I want to do some meal preps and stuff, and I'm gonna cook the breast in my air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I've got to look for some recipes for that. Because I want to make put some different kind of flavor on it this time, like something different than just regular old turkey flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready to go with this book yet.
I know, it's so pretty.
And I still have the old one.
What's the old one you have?
The first one, Steampunk
Oh,
Roses one.
yeah.
Yeah. Did I tell you I got this? Did you know I got this?
Yeah, I didn't you didn't tell me.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's still on my list.
I watched it.
Oh, did I get it? Did I get that one? I don't think so.
I watched one person's flip through, and I was like, oh, I want it. I
Mm-hmm.
need just. You know what? I did like not get anything from Amazon kind of thing. I for black tried to do a blackout for like a month. It didn't work, but at least it kept me out of there for 2 weeks. What is this thing he got on his head? That's interesting. But I am going to try to do that again and try and make it a whole month because I feel like this is ridiculous and I should really plan what I'm going to get and do without for a while if I need to learn how to do without. So I think I'm going to go back to this guy. I can't help it. I just like sticking to the book I'm in. Just a few. Uh, Either this or I'm going to do more of Lord Hammers.
Linda doesn't like the City Amongst the Stars. I'm going to get it only to finish it out. Let me see. I don't have that one. I've got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine of her books. I don't know why I thought I had 11,
You mean
but I gotta get.
Kim doesn't like it? You mean
Mm-mm. She don't like that book. Oh my God, she really doesn't like that book. Hold on, let me get my another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
okay? I really do like how chill this music is. I'll play this kind of stuff at work sometimes just to relax, or get me help me to focus. And that's kind of one thing I kind of wanted to play whenever I do a coloring live is this channel isochronic music. Um, I love that channel so much. Um, because it has just I don't know, it has what sounds like dance music, but um it's like music for concentration or whatever. And some of them have visuals that are just really cool. But mostly I listen to them for the music. Who is it? Jason Lewis. That's his name. Jason Lewis. Amend. Mind Amend. AMEND. Um, and he has isochronic tones, which I don't even know what that means because like music theory never was my thing. So I actually got a D in music theory. I might do a little better now, but music theory was never my thing because it always seemed too much like math. I couldn't. It's just like no, no, my brain was shut down. No, no, I ain't doing it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do these butterflies, and this is Tales from the Forest Kingdom, which I've been in a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Still don't know what to do with that first page, so I'm just using on it. Maybe I'll
I love that book.
use my oil paint markers on that first page. Maybe that's what I need to get somewhere
This is
with
what I
that.
did with my. I'll see. I just did some pastel, something light. It's a cute first page.
Hmm. Yeah, mine needs it needs rehab. It needs a lot. this is the this is the first page. Oh, okay. I see you showing your. Oh, you haven't colored in that. You just did the background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I put
Yeah.
some washi tape around there. I have no idea why. Because it's like everybody just needs washi tape. I'm like, what do I need washi tape for? What the heck? So I just put it around there. I don't like that. I don't even know where I was
You
going.
did blue too. You did blue
Hmm?
for the first one. She must be
Mm-hmm.
crying out for blue because you did blue for your first one.
Uh-huh. Yep. It's a
but I don't
fun.
really like it. That's
I don't
why.
like mine either. I'm gonna change. This page is weird. I don't really like this page. Hannah, you need to ask us how about this page. Like, look, like I mean mushrooms, and then they got the flower leaves things, and I don't know. It's just I just don't.
I like that you have the different colors in the background though. It's not just
Well,
one.
y-
I don't know.
yeah.
I like that.
I just want to take black and just put over there, and then pretend
No,
like it wasn't there. I know, right?
because that kind of makes it dreamy, like so you can make it
Mhm.
almost kind of the background almost kind of iridescent, different
Mhm.
shades of iridescent.
I like how yours is with the different colors in the background. I like that.
Mm. Well, I just went over it and made it all like I used the jelly rolls,
Mhm.
but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do. The mushrooms, I don't know. I don't
It's a
know.
weird page, It's like, and they dancing around, smiling with their eyes closed. I'm like, girl, sit down somewhere.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just musing on that one how to finish that.
Mhm.
And this was what the this one is the one. Oops, you can't even see it. This is the one I did. I did this with the Everzar pencils when I
Oh
first
yeah.
got them. That's when I
Mhm.
started coloring in this book. I
Yeah.
did this with them. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to get those. I'll probably get them another time. Cause I gotta use. I'm trying to use what I got. That's why I pulled out I took them off my shopping list, and I
Mhm.
put all the pencils away and pulled out the Black Widows. Cause that's 180 pencils right there. I'm like, girl.
Yeah. Well, if I
I
really.
pulled out the skin tone. Oh yeah, let me show you this. I've the last couple of days I've been working on African American skin.
Okay.
Girl.
The light. I can't see without that light on the page.
The Black Widows, they had that skin tone. The
Oh,
skin
okay.
tones, two of them, they had the light skin tone and the dark skin tone. So
Mhm.
on two of my pages, two of them, where let me find my little melanated little angels. So I'm gonna focus on that so I can go back and color some of my faces.
Mhm.
I'm like, because the Prismacolor doesn't give me the browns that I want or see.
Oh.
Okay, now her, I went through. I did her with I did her with the Black Widows. So I got a little bit darker. So she's not totally where I wanted to be, but yeah, I got her darker, so I'm okay with her. Then I did her darker, trying to get there, but then I had to do something to her hair. But she's not the one that I really like. I did one very melanated. Which book is it in? Probably ain't gonna be able to find it. So this one I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll work on this one. But let me see. I did one that was darker though. Where is it at? Oh, this one right here. Look at that one.
Oh.
I mean, I like her chocolateness,
Mhm.
if that's a word. But yeah, that was the first one I did with the Black Widows. I was like, oh my God, this is so easy. I just do it the same way as, well, not really, but I don't know. It took a while. Let me stop saying it was easy. But you definitely have to build up your layers. Start with the lightest and then just do your shadows.
Yeah.
So I feel comfortable now. I don't know why I was making it such a big deal.
Mhm.
But the Prismacolors just don't give provided enough something for me to do it.
Mhm.
I think I'll do this one on camera later.
That didn't do what I thought it was going to do. This sounds like stripper music.
Boom chicky bow wow. Ron Jeremy, Jeff Stryker. Do you know those names?
Peter North.
Oh, never mind. As before marriage, bridal showers. Oh, I haven't taken any drugs.
I
Um, I,
love seeing Ron Jeremy on that show with Tammy Faye Baker,
oh yeah, that was hilarious.
but now he's in a lot of trouble. He's turned
Yeah.
basically has turned into a dirty old man,
Which is
and,
like how he looked.
and it's like no longer not amusing or anything, just a dirty old man.
They used to call him Warthog.
It's really sad. And
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, what I liked about him being on that show was that you found out about him as a person,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know, it just really makes me curious why, really, how he wound up in that business.
Cause of his third leg.
It has to be more than that. You can have that and just do a different kind of job.
Yeah, you could.
All of it.
Because that third leg and that face just doesn't seem to go together, really.
Well, you never know what somebody's got. I'm trying to figure out the right way to say it.
Right? Who's
You don't know
packing?
what somebody's
Yeah.
carrying. You don't know what they're carrying. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's really kind of, I don't know. I feel like Tammy Faye Baker knows some things.
Uh-huh. She was another old bobblehead, old broad.
Yeah, well, in some ways, it's kind of the nature of evangelical Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
They put women in a box, and the women that succeed are the ones that go along with the box. The succeed, quote unquote, are the ones that go along with the box. But the box hurts them too. I feel like she was a victim of the box, but I also feel like there's a reason why gay men like her. There's a reason why, and it's fundamentally her heart. While all of her, what she went along with or whatever, is whatever it is. I really feel like she had a good heart, but she also was dealt with, had to deal with a lot of bullshit. Because I've dealt with um that world and ran or always
Yeah.
made sure I stayed on the outskirts of it because it's like I know who God made me, and you aren't taking in consideration people as individuals, and so I know I don't have time for you. I know I can only be around you but so much because yeah, it's a product of patriarchy. That's what I call it. What that would do? Well, that hurt.
So what are you cooking? Are you cooking?
I'm not doing that Thanksgiving thing. I'm still
Mm,
on my road. My plan to make stuffed cabbage rolls.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and I'm not doing I don't. I got too much else going on. I don't have time for that. And
Yeah,
I don't even like the smell of turkey and all that either. So I don't want anybody else's
mm-hmm.
either. And I can't really eat. So like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't want all that.
And this will be the turkey for me for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Cause I'm not even. I'm really doing it just for meal prep.
Mm-hmm.
Cause then I'll have the meat already ready. So, but I'm not really into.
Ooh, one thing I liked was like boiling down the turkey carcass. Oh
Yeah, I love
my
that. Oh my God,
god.
that is so
It
good.
makes the best stock. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. And I freeze that, and I use it for the base for stews and soups and stuff.
Yeah. Because it has all that cartilage. in it.
Mhm.
Oh man, that's good for your bones.
Mhm.
Hey Kim.
Hey Kim.
Yeah, I love turkey stock, but yeah, I can't stand the smell of raw turkey or cooked turkey anymore. It's really weird. But so I'm just like, nope. So I was gonna do a pork roast originally. That's what I said a few weeks ago. But like, I don't want to cook it all. Not. I just don't. Nope. Not into it. I don't have anybody I have to really feed or anything like that. I can't have anybody over my house. So unfortunately, I would like to, but I need a new house. I am the type of person to have people over my house because I'd rather have it at my house than go to somebody else's. Really, and I like, I like people. It's a weird thing. I like people and I don't like people. It's,
Mhm.
I guess it's a matter of where, when, and how much. But I love people and I like seeing people
Kim, you
shine.
coloring?
I do have the link
Kim,
still in Instagram, so
oh, you sent it to Kim?
it's yeah. Well, I posted it to the what you
Oh, okay.
yeah, to the whatever that is, the DM or what?
That shared thing, yeah.
Yeah, leaving a bubble
The
come
group.
up. She can.
Mhm. I ain't seen Bubbles in a minute.
She popped in the other night. She popped.
Oh yeah, that's right, she did.
So excuse me. I gotta go. I'm gonna go move my clothes and warm up my coffee. Be right back.
Oh, okay. So I was playing around. I put all my other pencils away except for my Black Widows, and I found that I forgot that I had the skin tone sets in the Black Widows. So I was playing around with that. I'm putting all the pencils away and just using the Black Widows. Oh, where's that page I did? And I picked one lady and I did her skin tone in melon, and it looks, to me, it looks good. It might not look good to anybody else. Why did I put it away? I need to put a tag there. I need to put a tag. Which book is it? Mm. Oh Lord, I'm getting to see now. I thought it was the one I put out on the top. Oh, I put some Black Widows on here to make her darker, and I do like that. That kind of got me started. Then I put some dark color, some Black Widows on here, skin tone on that one. But I got one that I'm real happy with. I don't know which one it is. Oh well, I'll come across it. But I'm going to be coloring 2 weeks of Camellia de Enrico because I did 2 weeks of Hannah. Actually, Hannah ended up being 3 weeks. And see, I need to put Hannah away. See, look how Lisa got me. And I call her Lisa on purpose. I know her name is Linda. Oh, you just got up? Okay, yeah, I just got up too, and Lisa was on. I'm calling her Lisa again, Kim. And Kim was on. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm still sick. Okay, y'all. I can't get the names for some reason. I get people's names mixed up. Where was the page I was coloring on before I got twisted with Linda? So anyway, yeah, it's getting closer to the end of the year. What is the date? The date is 11/22. Man, the seasons and the years go by so fast. Seemed like it was just New Year's Eve not too long ago. I don't even remember having a good summer. I don't. No. And this is my first season. I mean, my first bout of having COVID. I hope it ends soon. Now I can go out. I think you're supposed to be in for 5 days, and then you have to wear the mask for 5 more days. But I'm always going to wear my mask. Forget that. I'm not going to walk around with no maskless.
Oh yeah, I'm back. Ouch.
Mhm.
I just got.
You always wear your mask or no?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Unless I'm sick, which I
Mhm.
haven't been. So, but because I'm not around. Well, that's an excuse. But yeah, I don't. Because like for work, I
Mhm.
have to talk a lot in rooms that are
Mhm.
closed up, and it's like, even though that might be a reason for wearing one, um, there's no air in there. I'll wind
Yeah.
up passing out, falling asleep, or whatever. So I gotta yeah, I take a lot of stuff. I take that, which I have
Mhm.
to take that today. I take um the 10,000 whatever of vitamin D with K2. I take that like once a week, and then I also take some of the. I'll like pop these every once in a while too.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then I take oh, where's the other one? There's like a blackberry
Elderberry,
sambuca,
blackberry.
yeah, sambuca and zinc gummy oh, here it is. There. I need to buy more of these too. I take these,
Oh yeah, those are good. I like eating those. I'm
take
sorry.
these. There's vitamin C and zinc. Then I also I pop these. Put them upside
They're
down.
chewable.
Uh,
Yeah, those are good.
and then I kind of like make it my snack or whatever. And then I also take
Mhm.
zinc, which is here some.
Yeah.
And
Zinc is really
I
good.
popped these the other day when I was feeling sick, and like it went away. I don't know what that was. It felt like I was starting to get sick. I had a gland that was swollen and everything. I took this.
Mhm.
I was like, nope, whatever it was, backed off. So yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
do the
popping
same
stuff
thing.
like all over the place. And K2,
That's
I take
good.
the K2 whenever I take the 10,000 whatever thingies of the vitamin D. So
Mhm.
I'm just like,
Let me get my pills. Let me get my pills. Yeah, that's good to do that. I do that too.
so. But if I'm around somebody who has something, then I kind of think about whether I'm going to wear a mask when I go around other people because I don't want to pass on whatever it is that other person has. So, but I don't go anywhere, so working home mostly. Not really even to the store that much, but I think we're kind of at a place where, like they said, where it's kind of endemic, like the flu. So in a way, I feel like that means that we don't have to be all in with everything in general, um, like we were, but just whenever you're sick, to make sure that you mask up if you're around somebody who's sick and you're going to be around people who are immune compromised or whatever, or if you're not sure, you know, wear a mask. Because, yeah, I think we're kind of at that point now. I hope so. Um, I might be wearing a mask more in the wintertime, though. I was just looking at my whole mask stash. I still have tons of them. I have some that are individually wrapped. I have some, well, all of them are individually wrapped that are with synthetic material. I have them in different colors so they match whatever I wear. I'm like, I went insane with masks, but so I do have them. So I'm just kind of going by how I feel about it, if whether I should or not. But if I were around some older people or whatever, I definitely would be wearing one all the time. So I wouldn't bring anything home to them. But I don't know why I did that just now. But I guess it worked. And I guess this is the color I'm working with. Mhm. See, my teeth have moved again because there's parts on the left side of my mouth that the braces and the brackets are hurting that were perfectly fine before. Mm. So they are definitely moving.
That's good.
And it's amazing. The very front of my teeth, the bottom row, they're totally straight. I was just looking and I was like, oh my god, that looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think it was a problem really before. They look better than they did before I noticed them having moved significantly. So I go on December 11th.
That'll be here in a minute.
Yeah, yep. So that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm not. I guess it's one reason why I'm not so into Thanksgiving. It's like, yeah, well, so even still, it's not going to be easy for me to eat all of that kind of food. But then again, it's like, so you eat all of that, and then like, you have to prep for being, on puree and broth for at least 3 weeks. And I don't want to do that to myself. I'd rather just stay in the mode that I'm in rather than move from it. Although my husband did come back from the store because he had asked before he went to the store if I wanted him to get like a deli platter and a platter, because that's sometimes what we'll do when we want to have like a low key holiday. Just have something for people to snack on if they come in the house, and I can snack on the stuff while I'm working on whatever I'm working on. And I said no because, well, I don't want the salt for one. Um, and I can't really chew deli meat that well. I can't. So it's not really. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, and I don't really want it because I got my mindset and I'm prepping for making those cabbage rolls. So no, but he brought home those the store grocery store has these, the bakery has those extra large chocolate chip cookies with like big
Mm-hmm.
chocolate chunks in them. Yeah, he brought home some of those. He probably feels sorry for
Mm-hmm.
me.
Hmm.
But
Those are
I'm
good.
trying to stay away from a lot of sugar too, which has been hard. But because everything has sugar in it, if it doesn't have sugar in it, if it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it, it has a lot of salt in it. It's ridiculous. Because I'm trying to stick to things that are soft, but anytime you try to get something that's healthy and stick to something like that, a lot of sugar or a lot of salt, one or the other. So it's been hard to pick things to eat. Mm. But you may notice I'm eating now. This is what I'm eating now. I have tastes of these things because they're.
Oh yeah, those are good. Nature Bakery fig bar. I love figs bar. Ooh, I used to kill Newton fig Newtons. Oh
Well,
my
I
god.
didn't like the outside of Fig Newtons. The cake part,
Mhm.
they were weird
Mhm.
to me. I was like, what the hell is that? But I can't. I don't really want to eat the Belvita bars because they're hard. They crunch. Yep, I can post it. Mm, I think I can. Here we go. Oh, right keyboard. So yeah. So and then kind of mentally trying to prepare for my next puree fest.
Mm-hmm.
So
What are you gonna add to it?
I don't know. But one thing that I pureed that was like really good. I had made goulash,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like really intense with my paprika. I really put in that paprika. I don't hold back. And I I pureed it to make a soup out of it. It was really good as a soup, and I
Mm-hmm.
felt like, well, damn, I went through all that just to make a soup, but it just happened to be that that was left over, and then I got the thing with my teeth, and so then I had to like eat something. So I just happened to fall into that pureeing it, but it was really good. It tasted like a soup that was intentionally made. So I don't know. I might do that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm awake.
Linda was talking about your background on that horse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me turn my. I forgot to turn my light on. Let me turn my. It's dark in here.
It's really pretty.
Um, it's like I put some
Can
hologram.
you make it bigger? Can Lisa? I mean Linda.
Put her as the only. There's no way I can put her as the only one on there. No.
Yeah, just pick her. Like put your mouse on her and just drag her over to
Okay.
where.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so I put this hologram paint over the black acrylic paint, and it kind of. It's like you see it. It's like
Yep. Looks good. Mhm.
It's so shiny.
Mhm. That's that's pretty.
yep. I was
That's a pretty pony.
I was dying for you to see it. I'm like, she left. She left. She didn't
Who me?
see me paint my
Yeah.
background.
Because you were,
Who
and
me?
I told Kim, oh, I says I know where she is. Because then I looked at it, and because I was looking at my YouTube
Oh right,
page
yesterday. Oh
with
yeah, you
you.
saw the shit popping off. I
And I
know,
was like,
right?
oh, I says, oh,
I
I said,
know.
oh,
I
Deanna's
was.
live. I was like, oh wow, Deanna's live. And then I looked at it because I kept the caption things on or whatever. And I
Mhm.
was like, uh oh. I was like, well, I know
I
where a
said
view
one.
is.
I know, and I said one of us got to be able to see it as it goes down. I said I'm gonna take one for the team,
Yeah.
and I just went ahead and slid right on out, girl. Anyway, but oh, that's gorgeous, Kim.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So Kim, you actually colored over the stars, right? The
No.
original ones, or you didn't?
Oh yeah, those bubble things.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I
So
painted
you
right over
put it,
those.
yeah, and then you put it all those stars yourself, the little ones and the big ones.
Yep.
That is so awesome. That's why I want to post that part of the video because I put
Uh
the
huh.
live on private because it's so long.
Mhm.
But I want
Mhm.
the part where Kim did that to be, there because that was really awesome. Because how many
Mhm.
times do we all look at a background that has like lots of things on the in the back of it, and we're like, "Oh my
Mhm.
god, I got to color around all them things."
Yeah, you did a good job with that.
Kim said, "Fuck it."
Mhm. Yeah, that's what. And just because they're on there doesn't mean you have to address them. You
That's
can
Right,
switch
exactly
them up,
it.
make them something else. Mhm.
freedom.
Right. Let the creativity flow.
It's your coloring book. You do you, boo.
That's
And they're not gonna come and get you. The coloring police or who made that book you got there, Kim?
It's the new one.
Oh, Camellia de Rico is not gonna come over knocking on your daggone door.
I love when you say that. I got so much cooking and stuff to do today, guys.
Ugh,
Mhm.
Ugh,
I don't envy you.
I know. I don't either.
See, I'm one of those people. I'm quick to not give in to the hype. I'd say the F
Well,
word again, but that's naturally what I would say. But I'm not going to say it that many times in a row. So yeah, I'm quick. I'm quick to just say nope, nope.
normally I probably would have, but
Mhm.
um, as old as she's getting, it could be her last one. Who knows? You
That's
know.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah, with you.
And then
I like that page right there too.
this one,
Mhm.
I'm like, ooh,
Look
that's
at.
got like a little baby dragon in it.
Mhm. All coiled around.
Yep. There's a couple in this book I was really shocked that I liked.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I think that one is one of my favorite books of all the. We only have like four. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah.
I've got three. That's it.
Mhm.
I've got just the pop manga, and
Yeah.
then I've got the cute and creepy.
Mhm. So you picking another one,
Yeah,
or you? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stay with your
With the theme of the 2 weeks or whatever.
yep,
However, till you get sick of it.
yep. Because when I do
Mhm.
mine, when I go live on my channel, I have the um this one to finish. So
Oh yeah, the candy canes.
yeah,
Mhm.
hold on, these.
Oh yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
peppermints. Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah,
So I'll finish
those are
those on
pretty.
mine, and
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. This guy is so cute.
It is cute.
Oh,
It's a turtle, but it looks with a. It's a turtle.
it
I've
is
never seen a turtle with the feet. Usually, so that's why I was like, "What is it?" But then I see a turtle
Is
back,
it a
and then I see look
turtle
like a
or a
chick.
snail? No,
Is a
it's a turtle.
platypus?
That's
Is a
turtle
a
beak.
platypus has a smooth back, so no, it's not that either. Mm.
That's a
It's a
turtle beak, isn't it?
combination. But then it's a turtle shell on the back.
Yep.
But it looks like a chick.
It's a
It looks like a chick
turtle
with a turtle shell.
turtle chick flower chick turtle.
It's weird. It's a cutie pie.
Yep, there you go. So how
Hmm.
you doing today, Lisa?
Hmm.
But been up early and doing all kinds of things, so just kind of yesterday was busy. I was doing all kinds of things, organizing, and I got a lot done. So I was very happy about that. And I got
Yesterday,
sleep last night, so
I was so excited yesterday. Like I've gotten so used to talking to you guys that when something happens, it's like, oh God, I gotta tell these guys.
what happened?
So we had to go and get, fill up the car and everything for Thursday because nothing's gonna be open, right?
Hmm.
So we have Myers out here, and Myers has what they call M perks. Um, for like every so much that you spend, you get so many points.
Hmm.
So, I had like 37,000 built up. So we went and we got gas. I got $1.10 per gallon off of my gas price.
How many points did you have? I'm still stuck on that.
37,000.
Goodness.
Mhm. Um, so I got $1.10 off my gallon of gas per gallon. So we ended up paying like $2.19 for it.
Hmm.
So I spent $24 to fill up my car.
How
Like
much again? How much
I
did you
spent
spend to fill up your car?
$24,
Wow.
right? I'm like,
Nice.
yay! And then
Wow.
um we went inside the store. My husband needed to pick up some peppermint um oil stuff. Don't mind me, I'm half asleep still. Um
Hmm.
and so and I needed to look at a few things. So we bought my youngest child and their spouse a bed set, a comforter, shams, all that stuff. So, but it didn't come with sheets. Well, I just went over to just glance because sheets are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
So I went over to glance to see how much they were, and they had a sheet set that matched the comforter. Um, it was regular $29.99. They had it on sale for $14.99.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, there you go.
Yep.
And then, um, anyways, I'm not gonna go through everything, but my bill was $81, and with all the M perks that I had on it, I got it
Hmm.
down to 52.
That's
Hey,
good. Yeah,
nice.
I like stuff like that.
Yay! I was so excited.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Love when that happens.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. I hate buying things that are unsafe. I'm in
Mm-hmm.
need, so in need of pants because all the pants I have, I've had for years. I mean, years. They're getting a little thin. Okay. So they had the leggings. I love to wear leggings with long shirts.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they had leggings on sale for 18, 18 even. They were
Okay.
28 and they were on sale for 18. So they had a 2-pack.
Oh,
I'm like,
excuse me.
there's no way that the 2-pack's on sale for the same price that the singles are on sale for.
Hmm.
I'm like, but I'm still getting them because I need pants.
Hmm.
And for $28, eh, a bit high, but I need pants. So
Hmm.
when I went up to the register, they rang up for the sale price. I'm like, yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I know, I was
Yeah, I
so
like sales
excited.
like that. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, we scored today.
That's always nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I just realized the other day when somebody was talking about being in the stores that it's like, oh, I forgot. Black Friday to January 7th, I don't go into any store. Done. Like
Mm-hmm.
nope.
Oh man, that's the best time to get the sale prices.
I don't care. I could miss my favorite thing in the whole world being on sale for $1. I wouldn't go. It's worth it to me to
Hmm.
pay full price for it because I will not deal with it. The only reason I'll go is if I feel like I'm on a mission where I need to make some salesperson's day better just by talking to them. That's the only way. That's the only reason I'll go because
Mm.
I cannot. No, no. I really just despise the, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like shopping, and I don't like no, I don't like that atmosphere. I don't like none of it. Parking, blah blah blah, people being assholes. I'm not. No, 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 not in.
See, we went into Walmart the other day to pick up all the food that I needed for Thanksgiving, and I get it. The people, I don't know what the difference is, but the people at Walmart are so rude.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the
Um,
customers or the?
the customers, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
they're just so rude. And then we went into totally different town, totally opposite direction. We went into Myers, and it wasn't crowded to where you couldn't walk. The people were friendly. It was a totally different atmosphere,
Mhm.
but you're going to pay the higher prices at Myers.
Right.
Like I can get leggings at Walmart's for $8. You go over to Myers and you're going to pay $28.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know.
Guess I buy anything I need before then. It's like, and that's like, nope, that's it. We're not going anywhere except maybe the grocery store, and even then, now I just send my husband. But before that, I would just make sure I had everything of all the basics I needed or whatever, and yeah, it's like I just can't, and make sure I didn't shop the day, before Christmas, the day before Thanksgiving, almost like 3 days, 4 days even before Thanksgiving. Just stay away, stay away. But see, this is like my husband went to the store today. Like, no, that would not be me. I just realized that day before Thanksgiving, he went to the store, but he likes all that hullabaloo, and I'm the opposite. It's like even if we're in the store together, if I see a whole bunch of people down one aisle, or even two people down one aisle, even one, I won't go down that aisle. I'll pick the next one where there's nobody down there. He goes right wherever the most people are. I'm like, I don't think so.
Um, my husband got up, went hunting this morning, and when I say got up, went hunting this morning, like before the sun even decided to come up, like
Yeah, because they
early.
start moving around. That's the best time to go.
Yeah. So, um, I don't know when he came home, but he's usually got a normal time. He's in there like already starting to cooking stuff. He's got the um butternut squash in the oven cooking bacon.
Hmm.
It's like, damn, I just got up. I can't be that motivated.
Hmm.
I just can't. It's not in my blood.
Yeah, I get up and it's like I hit the ground. I hit the ground running. Yeah, and the CPAP. I swear that CPAP has a lot to do with it. I hit the ground running. Like, okay, do this, do this, do this. Feed the dog, give him more water, let him out to go to the bathroom. Come back, check on him, see if he ate, see what he ate. Pet him, wipe his eyes. Make my and in between there. I'm making my coffee. I'm getting a load of laundry ready. I'm just like, that's why I made myself chill out now. Because if I didn't, I'd still be like going, and then eventually I would conk out. But I conk out to the point where like I wasn't good for nothing. So it's like I just made myself stop. I need to pace myself better.
What about you, Miss View? She's coloring.
Oh, yeah, I'm still. I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to put. I've got some a turkey breast. I'm going to put that in the Instapot. I mean, not my Instapot, my air fryer, and do meal prep with it. But I'm not doing too much. I don't.
When you wake up in the morning, do you wake up all perky and ready to go, or do you wake up going ugh and take like an hour to wake up.
Yeah, and take an hour to wake up because one I've been laying down. I got a whole bunch of stuff to go through. It's a whole routine. I take like 2 hours to be able to say good morning.
You and me both. Yep, it's a serious routine, and if it gets broke, man, the whole day is ruined.
I don't. I have a whole routine, and I don't like to change it. And when I change it, I get irritable, and it sets the tone for the whole day.
Yep, that's
One thing I
me.
one thing I can't do in the morning is talk to people
I don't like
because
talking to
then
people
I'll
either.
say exactly what's on my mind.
You'll get the truth.
Yeah,
No sugar. No sugar.
right. I'm the crassest in the morning.
Mhm.
That's yeah, because I'll tell you exactly what's on my mind and like not no filter.
Mhm. But then after I get myself going, then I'm good. Yeah, then I'm okay. But I just need a little. I can't stand. Good morning. How are you? Da, 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 da." I'm like, sit your ass down somewhere. Get the hell away from me with that shit. Yeah.
See, and that's my
I'm
husband. He
grumpy.
can do that. He can wake up and you know get going, doing what he's got to do, and I just can't. I just can't.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
First, I gotta see what's working. What might be working, what ain't working on me. I got to get stuff going.
Assessment.
I might have, yeah.
I get it.
See what I'm working with for today. Am I gonna feel my right toe? Am I gonna, am I limping? I mean, it's a whole production.
It's yeah. I've got to get up and I've got the bad thyroid, so I got to take my thyroid meds because you can't eat for at least an hour after you take it.
Oh.
So that's the first thing I do. And I don't drink coffee, but I need that something something. So
Mhm.
I drink my soda in the morning when I get up. So I grab a cup of my or glass of my soda, and I gotta sit down and have my morning cigarette. Don't mess with me before my cigarette. Because that'll just really piss me off. Yep. And then I play Words with Friends with some people, and I do that. And yeah, it just takes me time before I want to talk to anybody, before I want to do anything. Yep. And then I'm like you, it's like once I get past that point, it's like, okay, what do y'all want? How do you want to do it? Where's it going?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this page alone. I think I'm done with that. Oh no, I didn't do the eyeballs. Oh my goodness.
I love the skin. You did a good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I pulled out the black widows because they got the black widows, all of skin tones, the light skin and the dark skin. I'm
Right.
like, I gotta start using these. That's why I can't find my colors to how to do the melanated people. Cause I forgot how great these colors are. These black widow pencils are.
Mhm.
I love Black Widows.
Hmm.
You're on my list in my head at some point.
I don't like the
Oh,
way they have them set up. I really
I don't
don't.
like that either.
Um,
That's the only thing I don't like.
I think that no offense to the person that does them, but I think it's a scam. Um,
Mm.
because you're charging anywhere from 16 on up per set. There's 180 pencils.
That's kind of
Come
how
on.
the Spectrum Noir pencils are set up too, like that.
I think that's crap. That
Which
is
I
such.
used them. I think I've used them. Did I use them? I put them in a case. What case did I put them in? I don't even remember. I don't know. They're here somewhere. Oh, really? I'm not a pencil hoarder. Really, I'm not. I have intentions for every set that I get.
And black widows are nice. Black widows are nice pencils, but they're not high end pencils.
Mm-hmm.
They charge way too much for them.
Aren't
If
they
you're gonna
Well, aren't
go
they
ahead,
supposed to be about the like the barrel and the design for like being like um I don't know, good for like ergonomic in some kind of way or whatever? Isn't that like its selling point or something?
I have no idea. I've never heard of that, but um, whatever the case is of why they think that it's a good idea to do what they're doing, I don't know. But um, I think it's wrong. I think they're ripping people off. Um, I think if they're gonna sell them, they should put them all in a set and charge like what the normal price is, 40, $50, and be done. Because, like I said, they're not. What I consider a high end pencil is like the polychromos or um the um yeah, in through there, those kind of pencils.
Mm-hmm.
The Derwents and the Holbeins and that kind of thing. Black Widows are nice pencils. They're the higher end of a budget friendly pencil,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think they're worth the money that they charge for 'em. Not separately, anyways. What do you think, Vio?
I know there's another brand that has these that are like $60, and they call them the dupe of the Black Widows. So yeah, I think it was a commercial gimmick thing with them coming out with the different cans and the different sets and stuff like that. And I guess people just like the fact because they were black. I mean, they're different, you know. It was a gimmick, but I don't like having them all now. I don't like them all differently in the way they look and everything.
Right,
They do feel good in my hand though. I can see the ergonomic factor, but they should well, now that they got them all out separate, we're still waiting for them to do a new set. I'm not that I'm going to go buy it,
oh, but we
but
will, and they know that
yeah,
because
right.
you can't have a full set syndrome, without
Mhm.
going out and buying the other set. And they
Mhm.
know they got us by the
Yeah, I don't like.
balls.
Mhm. Well, I put all my other pencils away, so I just have these out. And I've been trying to do the melanated skin, so and I'm like, well, man. Then I realized that this has their whole two sets, the light tone and the dark tone.
Right.
And I was like, let me just pull those out. So because these are not in any order, I just don't like how they look in the case. Like look at this.
They look
you
messy.
know, they look real messy. I don't like
Yep.
that. So, but anyway.
I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
you're
they're really hmm.
you're OCD with your art stuff like I'm OCD with my art stuff.
Mhm.
And yeah, they're messy. And it
Mhm.
really throws us off.
So I feel like when I pick it up, I got a good order of how I want my colors to be. But then when I pick those up, I gotta go all. I can't look at the top. I gotta look at the bottom. I gotta look at this. I gotta flip it over. Is it a spider? Is it a scorpion? I mean,
Right?
Mm.
it's too much. But I'm gonna work it out. Yeah, but I do like them. But yeah, it's nothing fancy though. They're overpriced. It's just a regular a little upgrade of a pencil. I mean,
Of a budget friendly
it's def
pencil.
yeah, it's definitely better than Star Joe Gold and Crayola. Hmm.
Don't mess with my Crayola.
I know,
Just
right?
kidding. I do like my Crayolas. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're
It's like I look for in each pencil. I look for what tasking coloring it's good for.
Mhm.
So and my thing with the Starjoy Gold is that for the one thing that I think it does well, I can find another pencil that will do it just as well. So it's replaceable
Mhm.
because there's nothing that it distinctly does that it alone does. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't plan on buying another set. Like I don't plan on buying another set. And I think that's one reason why I try different pencils too, is because I am trying to learn about the qualities of different ones, like what they do. So it's not just to be you know, to be obsessed. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
I feel like
All
I should
right.
leave
So
this guy alone before I mess him up. Go on.
done with her. Did Kim go?
Oh, what happened?
Mm.
I wonder if it might be her internet.
Mhm.
That
I was trying to see what page she was starting, so I might start with her. I don't know.
that looks like every time I see that, it looks like she has like a scarf wrapped around her.
A scarf on her. I
So I
know.
think that's
I
why I
want to
don't
put.
mind that one as much is because of that. Oh, what's
Mhm.
happening?
I want to put some white highlighter on her, but I don't know where to put her at. So I got to look at some other videos to see where people put the white highlighter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the Posca pen. So I'm gonna put her over there. I wanted to see what Paige Kim was doing. Mm. So now I'm just calling everybody melanated.
Oops. Oh, I didn't mean for that to
Uh-oh.
happen. No, nothing's broken. This is my elbow. I have a new pad underneath my chair to keep it from rolling,
Mhm.
and I can't move on it right. It really keeps the chair in place, but I can't roll it at all. But it's kind of like so. Now what do I do?
Lord.
It
I know,
really
right?
sinks into the wheels. Really sink into it, so that it's like I can't move. And so I moved wrong and knocked over that, but nothing broke.
The key's okay too. I think I'm gonna do a completed page video of some of my stuff.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
Just yeah, just the completed pages. Let me see if I can find a whip I can work on real quick. Oh, I got these two dragons. I like how she did put colored that dragon background. That was really
Mm-hmm.
pretty.
Very nice.
You know, I might copy her. I might do this one like that with the black.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice. He looks like he
Mhm.
needs some white highlights too.
Yeah, he's just got the base. He's just based.
Oh,
I didn't do anything.
oh.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna call you the
he's just
dragon
ready.
lady. He's the dragon.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I just put the color down. I didn't even do anything with him, so but I didn't do anything with him because I didn't know what I want to do with the background. But now that I know that she does that background, I put that there, and then I could come in and do some pencil work
Mm-hmm.
So she just had that black. So let me see. Um, what kind of black? Let me put my pencils away. This will be good, and I'll just be concentrating on the black. Yeah, I went through this book and just did laid a whole bunch of colors down. I didn't do anything with them, just put them down, and it's kind of like it's nice when you come back and you don't have to do too much because you already pretty much said what you wanted to color it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough, like, I don't know, foresight or whatever, or something. Or I feel like if I did that, I might have been in one
Mhm.
mood one day, and then when I get to it, then it'd be like, oh, I'm not in that mood.
Yeah, that's how it normally happens. I do the same thing. Then I'm like, why did I color that? But then I'll just flip to another one that I feel like, okay, I see why I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to do that whale in Alien World, the humpback whale,
Mm-hmm.
but that's got so much water. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
My Colorful Country Life did that picture. That was the first picture that we saw that Kirby had in his new book.
Mm-hmm.
She did that so well. She did it kind of like in the watermelon colors. It was so pretty.
I feel like I need to watch a lot of videos on how people color reflective things in
Mhm.
water.
Yeah.
One day I'm just gonna binge watch a bunch of those and try and get my bearings. Uh,
Make sure you watch Nico Colors. Nico Simi Colors. She's very good
okay,
with that. She is so good. She's one of my favorites when it comes to backgrounds. Oh my goodness, she's so freaking talented. Mm.
pencil. No pencil. Oh, there's my pen. What's it called? Nico.
Nico, Neko, and then the next word Simi, Simi, and I think the last is Colors. I think. Oh my God, she's so talented. She's just as precious as she can be. She comes on live sometimes, so now I don't even feel like coloring this one. See how quickly that
Yep.
changed? She yeah, she's so helpful too. She very interactive and very helpful.
I don't know what happened with Kim.
She's probably getting herself together.
I need a color for this third bug. Color for the third bug. I need to start putting some of these pencils away afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just put some away.
So I don't know what the beef sector's. Did you hear yesterday somebody saying that there was a warrant out for?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised, but she said she won't worry. And I was like, I know she ain't gonna be online. Next thing I know, that she was online. Uh-huh. It was announced. Um. Uh. It was announced of a date that was coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and then when we found out, I found out about when I was over on Wilson's, and yeah. So.
That just sounds silly to me, though.
Mhm.
You know,
But
it
she's
sounds
just
like it's not true.
well. And then I saw another video saying there's no warrant. So I don't know. People are just doing way too much
They
out here.
are. I'm like, really? It's like I was in Pizarro's chat, and like pretty much I just said after a little bit,
Mhm.
somebody came up and was going to talk about it and give information, and I was like, nah, that's it. I'm done. This is just ridiculous.
Mhm.
I just don't have any. I don't know. I don't have any tolerance for it.
Well, she acknowledged that it wasn't me that she heard saying whatever about the vegan thing. I was like, why would I stop a whole show talking about vegan and vegetarian? That wasn't me. And those, so she said, I know it wasn't you or something like that. I was
Hmm.
like, okay, well, I hate when people say stuff like that and it's not even. I'm like, I wasn't even saying anything, you know.
Yeah, I think
And the
it was
judges did this,
impromptu. I
huh?
think a lot of times people hear of things and then they don't know necessarily. They haven't listened to it themselves, and it's like, oh, it wasn't the way I was
Mhm.
told. So that's why.
Child, I'm sitting up in there half dead on the damn screen, holding myself together. But I did. I understand. I was being real good. People were like, "We were waiting for you to say something. We were waiting for you to pop off." I'm like, "No, I don't pop off all the time." I figured somebody else. I should let somebody else do that shit. And
Right?
sure enough, it sure did. Oh my God, the videos, conversations, and then look what's going on. The same lady.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know if I like judging. I like being a judge. I do, but
Hmm.
I don't. You know.
That's good.
I don't know why. Yeah, I do, but I felt like I got robbed of being a good judge because of all the foolala that was going on.
Yeah.
You know.
See, it's almost
So.
like some people are joining or doing challenges just for some of the nonsense that may come after,
Mhm.
and I don't
And
find it very appealing.
and I
You
don't
know,
know why people thinking you're
I
getting
won't.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one reason why I won't watch a challenge, and like I'm
Mhm.
watching less of them now because of that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, I know
That's.
the host can't help. The people running the challenge can't help what happens afterwards, but when people join it or even hold a challenge specifically for what's going to happen afterwards, what they think will, what kind of things it will incite or whatever, I'm
Mhm.
just not interested. I'm just not. And I know they don't give a shit because, like, so what if you don't show up? Well, it's no big deal. But, like, I don't plan on showing up for them because not for ones unless I'm really invested. And
Yeah.
then I usually, even from the very first one, um, that I was which the what was it, the mac and cheese challenge, I think, or
Mhm.
something. I left before things got crazy because I don't have time for it, and I'm not interested in that. I like the way that, like, welcome back, Kim. I like the way
Thank you.
come together to do something, and that how you will see even judges on the panel who, we know there's history where they don't necessarily like each other or whatever, and or they may not necessarily like, some of the people that are competing, but they treat the competition as something just as in itself, and everybody respects each other. That's what I like. But,
Mhm.
like, how much, I don't know how much we're going to see that going forward. I don't know, but I'm not interested in the fool la la part at all.
Mhm.
Well, I think anywhere you go, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I think anywhere you're gonna go, you're gonna get food la la because the world is just messed up right now.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Nobody's got their priorities where they should be.
Yeah, kind of
So,
crazy. So, I don't know. So there is the pet competition coming up now that Ronnie Q's going to do. I don't know. I don't know. I think I've had
oh,
enough pets. I've had too many pets in my life, and I just need a break.
Mhm.
y'all are talking about the competitions.
Yeah.
They get like I don't know about during the competitions. I've only like watched like part of one and some of the other. I don't. They take 45 minutes. It takes. I can't. I can't
Yeah.
just watch them do that for 45 minutes.
That's the other
So
part. Yep. taking too
I'm
long.
kind of in and out. But from what I'm hearing, that it's the after effect that people are losing their shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
And to me, that's just, again, childish.
Well, I think there's some people who should not be allowed to enter
I
anymore,
agree. Yeah, I
and
agree.
that will fix the problem
Mhm.
because it's the same players over and over and over again
Oh, can
that
you
are
move
causing
me from the
trouble.
big screen?
Oop,
I done been up here long enough on the big screen.
what happens if I do? Okay, there
Oh,
we
there
go.
you go. There's all of us. Yeah, I was trying to see which lady Kim was doing.
The one with the owl.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty one.
I like the
Yeah.
poetry competition. That was really nice. I liked, and the judges were cool too. That was very, and
See,
everybody was so different. That was what was so neat about it too. When that one woman came up
from
with a mask on, I was like, "What is going on?" But like, oh my gosh, it was so good. It just was like, I don't know, it just brought something different, and yeah, it was good.
from what I've seen, all the judges on the competition have been really nice.
Yeah,
None of them's been rude that I seen. I
yeah.
mean, I could be missing quite a bit, but
I, from what I've seen too, like all the judges really have been good. It's
you know,
what happens after, I guess. Oh,
the people that come in late shouldn't be allowed to participate.
yep, that part too. No matter who they are, you come in late. That's it. You automatic disqualification. You can show your stuff maybe if you want. It's up to what, but
Nope,
you can't.
you shouldn't be able to do any of it.
None of it.
None of it.
That's fair. That to me, that is
When you're
fair. To not.
when you're late, if you were in the real world, and I say that because it's not YouTube, um, and you were in some sort of a competition, your ass has to be there on time or you do not participate.
Right.
It's no joking around. They take these serious, and if you're going to do a competition, you need to do it right.
Right.
And it rhymes, people. You can't forget it. If you're late, you don't participate.
Mm-hmm. That really should be a rule. It really should.
Because I noticed on both of the ones that I watched, a certain person thinks that she can just walk in there anytime she wants to.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the thing I notice is that it throws things off for the person who is holding the competition. It throws them off, and it's like you don't allow anything to throw you off. You already have a lot to think about with what you're trying to manage with this thing going on. So just don't allow people to be doing the late thing or whatever. That is the rule. You don't show up. What are they going to argue with? Argue with the rule. You entered with that rule, knowing that rule. So argue with yourself. I don't like seeing the people who go through all the trouble to set the thing up going through all that.
Well, that and the participants that are in there, it's throwing them off too.
Yeah.
You know, they made the effort to show up on time. They made the effort to follow the rules, and that's it's just that. It's just that. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. It's just that. You're adults. I hope you teach your children to follow the rules. Um, you know, it's rules.
Yeah.
Figure it out, people. Figure it out.
Yep.
Everything has rules.
Sure
Mhm.
does. And making your way of life breaking them is not a way to get through life.
Well, even, if you follow a recipe, if you think about it, follow a recipe when you're cooking. If you don't follow the recipe right to the exact, it's not going to turn out how it's supposed to turn out.
Or it's not going to turn out exactly how the recipe
Right,
says it is gonna.
right. And to me, those instructions are rules.
Because I often break the rules with recipes. That's why I say
Yep.
that. I like it. It depends. If it's something that I have no experience with the ingredients, I will follow it to a T. I will not divert from that. But if I have experience with, like, like with it, to some extent, but I'm
Then
just
you
trying to recipe of this thing, I may diverge from it a little bit. Or
then
if I
you
decide I don't want it to turn out exactly like the recipe says, but I want it to turn out a different way, then I'll, go off from the
then
recipe.
what you've done is created a new recipe.
Right. And then I know I get what I get. Right. I know
Right.
that whatever I get is what I get.
So,
I can't blame that recipe for it. I blame me.
right.
Yep.
So you've diverted, but when you divert, you've created a new recipe which got has a whole new set of rules.
Yep.
So, it's not like you're, you know, not following the recipe. You've just, um, yeah, it's a new recipe. It's the same rules apply. If you don't do it the way that you're doing it, you're not going to get the same effect.
Right.
So I can't explain how it works, people, but that's how it works. If you don't do the things that you're supposed to do, you're breaking the rules. It's life. If you don't pay your bills on time, you're breaking the rules because you've entered into a contract with these people to pay your bill.
Yep.
You don't have to sign anything. It's just, when you said go ahead and turn on the lights, that's when you said you'll pay your bill every month. So I don't know. That's me, I guess. I'm weird.
I was thinking, I can't believe this thing is really bothering my mouth. It really has moved.
No, you can't wait to go back and let them look at it, huh?
Yeah, even though I know they're also going to give me like knee pain. But yeah, I would, and I also would like to, because like that one of the brackets that broke, it like all of it didn't come out, so part of it is still there and it's sticking up and it's sharp. So every once in a while, it kind of bothers me. But yeah, so I'm curious to hear from them what they think about it breaking and if they feel like they should have put those in there at that time or not. Uh, but ooh, what is that? Um,
I am liking my hair choice.
let's see. Trying to figure out what to color next.
But now I need a.
See, I'm gonna have to do something with backgrounds to get rid of some of this stuff, the smudges and things that are in here. Whatever. Let's see. Let's finish this guy. Should I use that fruit?
What is this? Oh, that'll work. That'll work.
Hmm.
Block your ears, everybody.
I thought I did these ends. Nope, it didn't.
I'm not used to Miss Pam being so quiet. It's kind of weird.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm here. It's just trying to conserve my energy. Still not at 100.
Oh no, it's gonna be a while before you're at 100. What are you still at, like 30?
No, I'm like 70. I
Really?
mean, like 80. Yeah, it's just getting annoying. And my taste is the thing that really annoyed me because I like food so much. I like tasting flavors.
Mhm.
And you think you're looking at something that looks good and then you taste it and it's like, what the hell is this?
Well, it's gonna take a little while, but it'll come back.
Hmm. I'm looking at all these people with the titles of that lady's um in their name. They're uppity everywhere. Everybody's got a video. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
really?
Hmm.
Everybody
Somebody,
got something to say.
yeah, everybody.
Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
she kind of brings it on her own.
Hmm.
Not even kind
But am
of been.
I like she needs help. I mean, like something is really wrong with her.
Exactly.
Like, you know, she's
It's
just, I don't think she can help herself. You know, maybe that's what I mean. Like she
yeah,
shouldn't be out here functioning by herself. She's not a person that's a self-functioning person. Something is not right with her at all.
right. That's it.
Hmm. So she can't be expected to act like, even though she thinks she's normal, she can't be put at the same level. Just like I think the dog lady is the same way. Something ain't right with her either.
Oh.
I could just tell some people that they need something. I don't know what it is, but whatever.
Mhm. Yeah. There,
Yeah.
well,
I
I
need
think there's a
something.
lot of people in general on YouTube and on the internet on forums and things like that that fall under that. But how do you? I don't know. How do you say that they can't be in the space? And then
Mhm.
some people don't. I don't know. People have different ideas. Well, if they can be on here too, and like then other people will say, well, if they're going to be on here, then they need to take what it gives, and I don't know. But
Mhm.
all I know is I'm not giving it any no click and view for me.
I'm just gonna. I don't like being in the same spaces with people that I already know that something ain't right with them, and because if they do something and I snap, and it's suppose somebody ends up jumping across a bridge, and the last thing you got is a video of me cussing somebody out that jumped across the bridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I know
too
what you
Hey,
mean.
we wouldn't think anything of you unless you pushed them.
right.
But I
But
mean,
see, I
still,
just
you
couldn't want.
feel like, was it the thing that I said that
Yeah.
was the last straw? You know?
And I just don't want to be around that. I don't want to have that responsibility. I mean, I know it's not my responsibility, but just to have that.
Yeah, and I think
So,
the same way sometimes because like when I was
yeah.
somewhere yesterday and I started and then it's like there's nothing. No, leave it, leave it, leave it because it's not doing anything for the conversation positive and it's not helping anything. So and it's not helping me either. It's not helping anybody. So it's just like no, just back off. I just it's I mean it's a serious matter. And then I mean it goes into all of those kind of things too. It's like, well, you know, if you're able to have
But
a
see,
child, then you can't tell someone that they're not able to have a child. I mean, people have done that. That's happened in the past, even in like New York City. Immigrants have been sterilized. Immigrant women have been sterilized. Um,
but see,
and his,
I got to interrupt here for a second because then you're taking on the responsibility of the world. and you cannot save every person out there. You can't.
When you do
You
what?
can't feel guilty.
When you do what? I
You,
don't know what it.
you can't.
Well, I don't know what
You
you're
can't
referring
think.
to. Is what I'm saying. You can't do
You
that.
can't think that every time you say something to somebody that could be the thing that's going to set them off. You can't do that because there's so many people in this world that just, yeah, I have certain issues. You have issues. View has issues. Everybody has issues. You can't, you just can't take on that responsibility.
But I think that's
Um,
inside of propriety, though. I mean, there's a point where it's like, right, you can't, but then there's another side where it's where like, well, like the Bible says, all things are lawful, but all things are not expedient. So it's like yeah, you can do that, but then what comes out of doing that? You know what I mean?
but I
And
mean,
so
if
it's like a personal decision as
but if
to
she's
what
in a
is
crowd of
acceptable.
people, if she's in a crowd of people, and you're talking to that crowd of people, do you have to watch what you're saying to everybody because she's there?
Well, I think it's up to the individual what they do. Really,
Right?
it's up to the individual what. And for those who are comfortable saying whatever, then you know I have no judgment for them because for them it's okay. And for me, um, I feel like most of the time, if not all of the time, now that I'm aware, now that I'm aware that what I um, now that I'm aware, let's just say that is that it's not expedient for me anymore. It's like there's something really serious going on, and my words make no positive contribution towards change, and the other comments they just don't they're not worth making because they have no, I don't know, whatever. And they could have a negative effect, but I'm not even worried about that. I'm just concerned that it doesn't add anything positive to the atmosphere when that individual really needs to just get off of YouTube fundamentally. And if she's not given any attention, that's what she'd do.
No, she's just going to find another platform or another place to go,
Yeah, but that's
another area.
yeah, but that's seeking attention. Everywhere she goes, if she gets attention, then she will stay. And so we were the next place where like, she came back to or whatever, she didn't get attention. She gets attention, so she stays. But there was places that she left because she didn't get attention anymore. And I think maybe it might be one of those cases again where when somebody gets found out, that's when they move on. But I don't know. It's just I just mostly think of you know yeah. Imagine the adult that's going to come out of this. I don't even want to go there. I don't want to go there. It's like too. You got a lot of adults walking around that come out of that.
It's a slippery slope. It really is. It's, what do you do?
Yeah, so I'm
Who's right? Who's wrong?
yeah, I'm just not. I'm not. No. But already I was in the thing where wherever she showed up, was she showed up someplace where I was, I would leave. If she was, yeah, I would leave. If she was on the panel, mostly would be where she would be. But even in the chat, I can't. It's like no, and I won't block her because like I don't know, I don't have really any reason to block her, but so that I won't see her in the chat. But if I see her taking up too much space in the chat, then it's like yeah, I'm gone. This is not where I want to be because I just don't. Yeah, I don't want to be there knowing what I know, knowing what I sensed, and then knowing what I know. I don't want to know. I don't want to be there. So it's just sad. Everybody could use some help.
I agree with that.
Oh,
Deep discussions, guys.
yeah. Oh, I do that sometimes. Well, I do that all the time in my real life. Goodness. But
I like deep discussions once in a while. It gets your brain flowing.
yeah,
I mean, we can all talk the easy stuff, but it's the ones that you got to think about.
yeah. I'm saying it's 41 degrees here right now. It was crazy last night. Dog wouldn't go out to go to the bathroom. The wind was too crazy. It kept raining and doing something that I don't even know what it was. It wasn't quite snow, but it wasn't quite rain. What is this dot here? All I want to do is see the weather. Next 4 hours. 42 degrees right now. Oh my gosh, it's going up to 49. That's like a heat wave around here lately.
We've got we had rain all day yesterday. All day yesterday.
Yeah, the same thing
And
here. Yep.
yep, and it wasn't cold, but it was just dreary. It was dark gray and just dreary.
Yep, same thing here. It was that way all day. I had lights on. It was like it was nighttime. I had lights on
Hmm.
from like two until this morning, basically, or two until I went to bed, and then two in the afternoon until I went to bed. Lights were on in every room that I was in.
Yeah, it's crazy. Um, shit. What color do I want?
What did this do? I don't understand.
Um,
I can't do that.
so that just I don't know about anybody else, but if it's not bright and sunny in my house, it's just kind of like, the whole day is just kind of.
Yeah, maybe that's why I just kept moving yesterday. I had stuff to do, so I was like, whatever, just kept going. Yeah, I don't. I kind of don't mind dreary days. I don't like necessarily the lights being on all day. Like it's like, can I have some sun for that? But yeah, I didn't really mind it because no, I didn't really mind it. I just keep moving, and I got a lot done yesterday, so that made me happy.
I got a little bit done yesterday. I'm gonna have a cigarette. I'm gonna go throw in a load of laundry while y'all are talking, and then I'm gonna come back. And I like how her hair turned out. I'm like, I don't know. I'm coloring really good lately, guys.
That looks really good.
Like, what the hell? All right.
I don't know what to do
What
next.
color do I want to do her eyeballs?
I think I need to get up and do something. I need to get up and move. I've been sitting in one place too long. Walk around and then come back. But let me
Yep.
see.
Get that blood flowing in your legs. Yep. Go throw in a load of laundry or freshen up your coffee or get something else to drink.
Well, I kind of want to figure out like how I want to season this meat for the cabbage.
So when I do my stuffed cabbage, it's kind of like from my mom, but we do like I don't know if you like meatloaf, but we do like kind of like a meatloaf type burger that goes in there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's kind of how we season it. I mean, you season your meatloaf with like salt and pepper and garlic and you know um onion powder, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I do it.
Ooh, look at this. Okay, this is right up my alley. If I just totally change the thing and do a crispy cabbage rolls. But how do they make it
Oh,
crispy? How do they make it
Hmm.
crispy? Yeah, I'm totally like in going way non Thanksgiving mode.
But isn't Thanksgiving you're thankful for the food on the table?
Exactly.
Doesn't matter what kind of food it is, does it? It's just
True.
the food on the table.
True. It doesn't matter. Then I see one here. I'm looking at YouTube. There's one for a herby Egyptian cabbage rolls. So I wonder does it have millet or something in it? Uh-huh. Let's see what this guy does with this, but I don't want to watch the whole thing. Click, 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 click.
View, do you do cabbage rolls?
Ooh, where is she? Oh, you know what? She's not up here. Looks like she left. Okay, what's this guy putting in his? Is this something
All right. Her and I are going to scrap.
different? This person has.
She's got to learn to say goodbye.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay. 1 cup graham flour, 2 tablespoons rice flour, chili powder, turmeric. Okay, love the turmeric. Cumin, salt, baking powder.
What?
What is going on with that? This is the
I
fried
don't know.
cabbage roll recipe. Half a cup of water. Oh, so are they rolling
That don't even.
this in it, or what are they doing with this?
Oh, that don't even sound good, to be honest.
I'm trying to figure out what they're making. If they're rolling
Right?
cabbage in this, dipping it in this, but I guess I gotta keep watching the recipe to find out. Okay, potato. I got potato. That's what I prepped that for. That's one of the main things. I want to see what they put inside it. I don't have a flavor profile for the inside. Oh no, that looks good. Oh, they use this potato. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. So they added that to the flour.
Are they making a.
Oh no. Okay, I see what they did. No, that thing with the flour and everything, they dipped it in that.
I was going to say, they're making a crust.
Yeah, they dipped the whole roll in that batter. What happens to the potato inside? I wonder. I don't know why, but I'm kind of liking this idea because it's almost like an egg roll.
Right? But where's the cabbage coming at?
They roll the potato mixture inside the cabbage leaf, and then they close up the cabbage leaf and dip it in that batter, and then they put that in they fry it.
Oh.
I'll post
So,
it on my wall,
yeah, almost like an egg roll.
which like I can really tear up some egg rolls.
Right?
Oh, it looks like more trouble, but it does look good to me. Okay, I'm posting that partly for me to keep it. It looks good to me
Huh. That does sound good.
because I was.
I'll have to tell my husband about that because he does most of the cooking, and man, he can add some spices and stuff to just make your mouth like just drool.
Mm-hmm. Because I wasn't gonna just do the thing where you like put them in a pot and like steam them, but hmm, there's somebody else doing the same thing. Go toasted. Okay. Then.
See, I put mine in a marinara sauce
Mm-hmm.
and bake them in the oven.
Yeah. See, that's how I normally do it too. It's like glopkis. So, oh, okay, message from view. Oh, okay, I see ya. But like making them like an egg roll, that sounds so good to me. Okay, another.
It does, doesn't it? I don't know if I'd like it crispy though, because like I'm still having a problem with my teeth. So,
Mhm.
um, yeah, that
Yeah, and
might
see, I
be
kind of have to think about the same thing. But then if I cut it into small, if I cut it to eat it, I could do that.
right.
I really am liking how this looks. This is this is kind of this is speaking to me. It's like, yeah, it would be easier to just like put them in the pot and with some broth and let them steam. But this is looking like, oh my gosh, and another one. Oh my gosh. But will mine turn out like that? I don't know. And how many will it make, and how long will I be in there cooking them? That's,
By the sounds of it, it's going to take a little while
and
because you got to do the batter and the yeah.
yeah,
That's why my husband cooks.
and if I have any tempura flour left, ooh, they turn out really good, really crispy on the
Mm.
outside. I kind of mm. This is looking way too good to me. Oh Lord. Okay, cabbage roll. How to make the best Chinese stuffed cabbage? Oh, there's a okay, and theirs is not toasted. So
I love Oriental food.
yeah, because I'm after a. I don't know. I want a certain like favorite. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to find a flavor profile that for it that I like, and I already have like I've been making stuff with cumin in it and paprika and other things. So I want to do something different.
The smoked paprika is really good.
That stuff is awesome. It is. Yeah,
Real.
the smoke.
But you got to be careful because if you add too much, man, you're like you're in the deep south and those people can eat some hot shit, man.
Yeah.
I can't. It's like holy cow, you give me that kind of like spice and nope. I don't want it to where it's going to take off the color out of my linoleum.
Okay, this looks pretty simple. Yeah, see, I don't know why. I'm kind of liking the idea of like crispy with the cabbage over boils, especially since I'm not doing any tomato sauce. So, oh Lord. In some cases, they say there's nothing to it but to do it. It's probably where I'm at. Some fried ones are really speaking to me. Can you imagine if I fried them and then put sauce over them?
Right? Or did like almost like oriental like an au jus or something
Mm-hmm.
where you can just dip it.
Yeah.
That would be so good.
Yeah, I'm doing something with them. I don't know why I'm treating them like a freaking art project. Just I already have
Cooking
my boiled
cooking
my
is an
potatoes.
art.
Yeah,
That's
true.
that's what they say. Cooking is an art. I never seen that, but that's what they tell you.
Plus the other thing with them being fried, the way they keep, because they're fried, and you can just like eat off of them like real easy. No, no, kind of
Yep.
like it.
And tomorrow or the next day when you like heat them up, like I don't know
Mm-hmm.
about most people, but that's what I use my microwave for is like heating up for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they'll come out like kind of soft,
True.
and they'll be so good.
And the flavor, yeah, the flavors are usually better in things the next day.
Yep. But see, I'm one of those people that love cold pizza in the morning.
Me too, and spaghetti.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of going this route. I don't like the I do like, but like I like unless somebody can convince me with a really nice non-tomato sauce.
That's when you talk to like View because she can make some just by listening to her saying what she's cooked or what she's made or whatever. I got a feeling that woman can seriously cook.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't use all the like greasy, nasty shit in food.
Yeah, the ingredients.
Yep. So,
Wondered if I could. That's what I've been thinking for like a few days. Like I kind of wanted like some kind of white sauce with it, which might sound kind of weird, but I don't. I'm trying to think what kind of white sauce would you even put with no the cabbage because I've never done it before. So unless I mean I've done creamed cabbage and maybe that's kind of what I'm thinking about.
see,
Uh,
and I don't know, just the white sauce. Just when you add the beef or the pork or whatever you're putting in it, it just the white sauce just kind of throws me.
yeah,
To me, white sauce is more like a chicken or seafood or some kind of that type of meat,
yeah.
or beef and sausage is a darker type sauce. That's just me. I don't know. Um,
That's why I'm thinking the spices have to be very specific and kick ass. They gotta have that right blend if I'm gonna do a white sauce. But I don't have to do a white sauce, and if I fry them, I don't have to worry about that. Dip them in
See, and
sour.
that's why I was thinking like a au jus with some sort of like Asian kind of kick to it, like a soy sauce or some kind of
Right.
when you dip it, it just
Yep. I could. I you could. We could. I could have different dips, which I kind of like already have like ready or accessible, or I can make them really quick. Chili sauce, because I have I have some chili sauce I made that has it has sesame seeds in it and everything that like I've been wanting to use up, but I haven't had the right thing to use it with. So we could do that. I could have like a soy sauce kind of sauce with teriyaki oyster sauce and soy sauce.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I could do sour cream.
You could
Do
do
like
ranch.
sour cream or sour cream and dill.
You could do like a ranch.
I'm not that big on ranch
What about
at
a
all.
French onion?
I'm not too big on that either. But
Okay.
I could do. Yeah, I think I probably would just want plain sour cream. I don't know.
See, I'm not a sour cream.
I'm getting closer to. I think I'm getting closer to what I want. I think watching another cabbage roll recipe.
There you go.
See, it's like the whole thing is a process. That's part of it. When you make the rolls, it's already like such a process with them that. Huh.
It does. It takes a long time.
I don't know why I convinced myself to do this. I think it's because I have such a big head of cabbage that it just was that was what they sent me. And because got it from Off the Muck, so it's
Right?
real huge and like it just speaks to me like stuff these leaves because they're huge.
Man,
So,
wouldn't it be kind of cool? And I don't know if it could be done or not, but wouldn't it be kind of cool if you could core out the cabbage head and
hmm
just stuff the whole thing and
well,
then
I've done halves like that before.
like deep fry that?
Oh wow, now that's huge. What would that be like? Oh my god, you don't
That'd
want
be
to have
like
on that much oil, that's for sure.
That'd be like one of those bloomin' onions.
Yeah.
Be like bloomin' cabbage.
Or if you just if you did it as like halves, you could do that. I could see maybe that, but yeah, that's a lot. I don't know how you would. It's almost like I don't know how you would do that.
Yeah. See, I have a deep fryer, so I just put it in there.
Mhm. Oh wow. Okay.
We've deep fried turkeys for Thanksgiving. Those are the fucking bomb. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, they do come out really moist and everything.
Hmm.
Yeah, sister-in-law and brother-in-law, they do that. They're probably doing one today. They live right next door, so
Right?
far away. But okay, I think I'm gonna go because now I'm like inspired to like work on this thing,
Okay, honey.
get my stuff together for it. So I might be back later. It's
Alright,
possible.
I'm gonna get my stuff started and then maybe I'll pop on and do a live or something. Oh,
Okay,
kind of getting into this picture, so
okay, it's looking good. Her hair looks really nice.
thank you for having me.
No problem. Nice talking with you.
All right, and we'll talk soon.
Okay, so
All
take
right, bye,
care.
honey.
I'm headed out to start my cabbage thing. Wish me
Bye, you.
the best. Take care. You see. Oh, I keep burping. I don't know why. See you on the streets. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Bye bye.